All right. Good morning, everybody that's in here so far. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Also, good morning to the ones that's going to replay the show today. Andrew, what's good? First time you the first person, Andrew. That's all right. Two turn was good, Brody. Again, appreciate y'all putting up the facts and stats today. Whoa, the title messed up. Appreciate y'all putting up the facts and stats today. So far, the title messed up. Sorry. We'll play two songs or a couple of songs. We're gonna go ahead and get started today. That's crazy. Black, what's good, Black? Rock the boat, rock the boat. Rock the boat, rock the boat. Stroke it, baby. Stroke it, baby. Work it, baby. Work it, baby. Stroke it. There is nothing I want you. Yo, one, good morning to the 12 of y'all that's in here right now, right? Two, shout out to Byron again for buying the remaining of a couple of items. It wasn't a lot, a couple of items that I had on my clothing rack. Three, today I'm gonna use this day or a lot of time throughout this afternoon / evening as like an apparel / business day. Four, uh, the first two people to type, courtesy of Byron, I'm giving away a large 2X hoodie and I'm gonna give away an orange small shirt. Large 2X hoodie for the first person that wants that, and an orange small shirt. First two people. If you want the hoodie, say I want the hoodie. If you want the shirt, say I want the shirt. Small shirt, large 2X white hoodie. Establish. Orange small, establish. Orange smalls to establish. Okay. I have a brown medium shirt and a large white 2X hoodie. If you want the hoodie, say I want the hoodie. If you want the brown medium shirt, say I want the shirt. Brown medium shirt, large 2X white hoodie. I want the 50 for the lunch. Chan, brown medium Chan. I want the 50 for the lunch. Is Savannah a subscriber on playback? I would tend to believe so. Yes, she is. Savannah, you are eligible. Okay. What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna try this one. I have a white large 2X hoodie, and I also have a small and medium coral silk shirt. Just say which one you want. Say coral silk, small, me, coral silk, medium, me, large white 2X hoodie, me. Feel free to type it in the chat, y'all. This is a giveaway. This is courtesy of Byron, by the way. Shout out to Byron. I'm almost done. I plan on going to the post office Friday or Saturday, so I'm just trying to just get it all over with now. Friday or Saturday, coral silk, small, coral silk, medium, large white 2X hoodie. Seems like nobody want that hoodie for sure. Anybody want the shirt? Small and medium shirt, coral silk, and I have two small white shirts. Small and medium coral silk, and I have two small white shirts. Anybody? Don't look like anybody in here wants that at the moment. Okay, don't look like anybody want that at the moment. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta get these. I'm gonna just probably give them away. Yeah, I'm gonna just give them away. Okay, there we go. Z Farm, white 2X hoodie. Sold to Z Farms. White 2X hoodie. Sold to Z Farm. Okay. I have 4 more shirts, y'all. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna say it's my last time for the introduction. Oh, okay. Instead of okay. So one coral silk small, I'm gonna add to Byron. So Byron got 3 larges. Byron 3 larges and 1 small. Okay. Byron 3 larges and I'm gonna send a Byron a white and 1 small coral silk. Coral silk. 1 small white to Byron. Okay. So now I have 2 shirts left. All right. 2 shirts left. Chain established. Z Farm. 2 shirts left. Highlight that shit. Z Farm took it now. 2 shirts left. I'll bring it up later on throughout the show. I just wanted to get some of them off again because I want to make one run as far as the post office this Friday or this Saturday morning. So I just wanted to just know where I'm going to be shipping these things to. And again, this is courtesy of Byron. Shout out to Byron. He wanted me to send him a certain sizes, send heaven certain sizes, and then the rest, he wanted me to give away. I didn't want to just give away to just anybody. I wanted to give away to people that's inside of the Fact Stats community. So um, thank y'all for all the support. Also, thank y'all for Byron. Thank Byron as well. Black, I have a medium shirt and I have a small shirt. Are you either one of those? And if you cannot fit a medium or small, I have a 2X shirt. Whatever you want to do with it. Josh, what's good? Small, medium, 2X. Small, medium, 2X. White, small, medium coral silk, black 2X shirt. All shirts. Again, thank you to Byron, by the way. And this is giving me a lot of time to work on some behind the scenes things, which I have to tend to today. I woke up early. I was up at like 7 o'clock this morning. Medium, black Haji. All right. And I can give away the small shirt, black Haji. So I just have, all right. Sorry, I don't want to start the show with this. So I can just get this out the way. So when I'm getting back to work today, I know what I got to do. All right. Black, DM me your address, please. Establish, you may have to too. Chan, I can look back at my previous orders. Establish and Black, DM your address, please. Either way, now we got some of that out the way. Again, thank you to everybody that's in here so far. Thank you to the ones that's on time. Ari was good. Josh was good. I don't know if I said that already. Do not forget on Friday, it's another giveaway. And I'm going to continue to do this and give. As far as lunch for one member. You can't just be a member though on YouTube. You also got to be a subscriber on Playback, which I'm so close to 50 on both. It's insane. I'm at 47 or 48 members on the YouTube side. 48 now. Shout out to Chan. 48 members on YouTube. If you are not a member, would love for you all to become a member. 2 away from 50. And then on Playback, 44 subscribers, 6 away from 50. So hopefully by Friday, I'm able to obtain both short-term goals or achieve both short-term. My goodness. Achieve both short-term goals. Sorry, y'all. My goodness. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, that's that. Welcome to the best show in the world, Fact and Stats, 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, Eastern time. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Peace, blessings, and all. Peace, blessings, and love to all that's in here. Like I said, I woke up super duper early today and was working. Then fell back to sleep. And now I'm here. But I had some green tea to get my day started. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. Hopefully everybody in here is feeling the same. With that being said, if you are in here, do not forget to like the live. Do not forget to like the live. If you are in here, do not forget to like the live. That helps the algorithm out for anybody that's on YouTube. That could be coming across Facts and Stats, which that is the goal for everybody to come across Facts and Stats and everybody to be willing to come inside of Facts and Stats. And numerous people wanted to join the Facts and Stats community on YouTube, which is constantly growing. We have not been on YouTube for a year. Haven't even been on YouTube for 6 months. So, I only can imagine where it would be in a year, or after 6 or 12 months, or maybe even 2 years. I want to say, the hoodie went to Z Farm. High Life. It was first come first serve. Yeah. You super late. You super late. You super late. Also, don't forget to comment. I read every single comment throughout the show today. Obviously, as you guys are commenting, I'm chiming in and responding to your comments, seeing your comments, whatever the case may be, on regards to whatever the topic is. Do not forget to share this show out with one person as well too. Sharing out one person, whether it's a group chat, whether it's a family member, friend, etc. That also helps the platform. And that can also help you feel more comfortable, probably wanting to talk inside of the platform if you don't talk already inside of Fact and Stats. Do not forget to subscribe, last but definitely not least, to the platform as well. If you are not subscribed to Fact and Stats, I would love for you all to subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube and just continue to support, man. You gotta love what you do, and I love what I do. You know, I love being able to host a sports show. I love making clothes, and then I love recording podcast episodes. So you gotta love what you do. You know, outside of Facts and Stats, a lot of y'all have tapped in. So I want to thank y'all for that. Y'all don't even have to do that. Y'all just be wanting to do a 2-turn Aaron. I think even Lero, Ari, Goods, Process, Tween, T, BJ, Shaggy, Novi pulled up, Novi. I'm sorry, that's on top of my head. If I miss you, I'm sorry. But all these folks pulled up to Black Haji. My goodness, Black. That's how Black found out about Fact and Stats. Black found out about Fact and Stats through TikTok. Black is a real one. Black been rocking with Fact and Stats ever since. Black know me through TikTok from gaming. So with all these people that I just named, like literally pulled up to a TikTok live before. So I greatly appreciate that. So that's what I do outside of game when I am not live now on Fact and Stats or hosting the show. I have incorporated Avril Jr. Gaming, the brand, on TikTok, which is rapidly growing. So if you ever want to tap into to see what I do outside of Fact and Stats, feel free. Oh yeah, how did I not say Chan name? That's my bad. That was on top of my head. My goodness. This is what I do outside of gaming. So check me out on TikTok or Twitch. The show is live on Twitch right now, but you really don't mind. I just go live on Twitch just to go live on Twitch. Just because, to be honest, you never know. Some folks tap in there sometimes too. TikTok and Twitch is Edward Jr. And again, I go live typically every day, 2 times a day for the most part. Between like 7 and 10 or 7 11, I watch basketball, then I'll go live again. After the show, I go live. Today, I'm probably gonna work on some clothes and designs and things of that nature, and some things I gotta edit and fix. So we'll see how long the show goes today. But yeah, that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. I'm building 2 different communities and 2 different platforms at the same time, which again, do what you love to do. I like playing 2K. I love playing 2K and I'm really good at the game. So that's why I do it. I love hosting. I love talking about sports. That's why I do it. So that's that. Next, becoming a member. One lucky member / subscriber is going to get $50 this Friday. I do $20 every 2 weeks, I think. Last week, Miles chipped in. Niggas don't be having to do that. Last week, Miles threw something on it. This week, we got BJ and Jordan Woods throwing something on it to make the total $50. If you are a member on YouTube and a subscriber on Playback, obviously I know who are who and who is and who's not. You're eligible to get $50. If you are a member on YouTube and a subscriber on Playback, you're eligible to get $50 for lunch, for me at least, or you do whatever you want with it. How can you become a member? The link in the description on this video. It's 3 different levels you can join as, and you can become a member for as low as $5. Different customized perks, different customized emotes, and the ability to send different things in the chat. YouTube won't go anywhere. You gotta remember, we will be on YouTube for a while. You know, I want Fact and Stats to be based on YouTube for the most part, while still utilizing Playback. And I'll be lying if I say Twitter Spaces, but potentially while still utilizing Twitter Spaces, which is really only there for like big trades or something like that. Also, feel free to send super chats, and super stickers in the chat at any given time. The amount don't matter. $5, $10, $15. I'll be grateful / thankful regardless. And it says at the end of the sentence, all extended support is appreciated. Shout out to all y'all that extend y'all support for Fact and Stats. Lawrence, what's good? Shout out to all y'all that extend y'all support on Fact and Stats. Truly means a lot. Truly means a lot. Next, you have the Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Fact and Stats _. The most important thing in this is the Twitter. You must follow the Twitter because it lets you know where the show will be held, if the show will be canceled, when the show transitions to Playback, if it does transition to Playback, and other things like that. The Twitter is at Fact and Stats _. That is very important. Next, you have the Playback Room. I'm going to try to speed up a little bit. Next, you have the Playback Rooms, playback.tv / Fact and Stats. That is just as important. Playback.tv / Fact and Stats is just as important because again, typically after the YouTube side of things, if it's like something that's worth talking or a different sport that I want to talk about, such as the NBA or maybe the NFL or whatever the case may be, I move it to playback. What is playback? Playback is an app you can easily download that is real similar to YouTube, in my opinion. I have the ability to turn my camera on. It's a live chat on there. You can subscribe on there. Um, you can pin messages, not as just like YouTube, but you can still pin messages uh, and things like that. But the main basis of playback and how Fact and Stats started on playback was watching NBA games together. So you can watch NBA games with us too, especially if you have League Pass. That'd be great. If you don't have League Pass, that's still okay. You can just come in here and ask for VIP. I only really swap VIPs with people that are members and or subscribers. If you are a member on YouTube, you're good. If you are a subscriber on Playback, you are good. Feel free to ask anytime. And if another member or subscriber is not in there, I am willing to swap you for them. And if they're just not there, just not there. So first come, first serve, that type of thing as well. Typically, the ones that have it is always there now, to be honest. So yeah, playback.tv/facts and stats. Make sure y'all pull up and sign up and join the Facts and Stats playback room tonight. As far as the games, I got a couple of games scheduled already, and this sort of kind of what it look like for anybody that may replay this live today and don't know a thing about playback. So I got the Celtics and Pistons game scheduled over the Sixers and Knicks because Embiid is not playing, and I just don't care to watch the Sixers play basketball. I think the Celtics and Pistons game should be good, especially with these are actually two of the hotter teams in the Eastern Conference at the moment. The Cavs, I think, are rolling. The Celtics are rolling, and I think the Pistons are also on a win streak as well. So these are two of the hottest teams in the East, and I want to see how the Pistons, Cavs on an 8-game, Celtics on a 6-game, and the Pistons on a 7-game. So I want to see how the Pistons fare up against obviously the reigning champs. And then we're closing the night out with the Spurs versus the Rockets. Coulda, woulda, shoulda been an amazing game with Wemby. Obviously, we know what Wemby's dealing with. The Spurs, I think, dropped 2 games in a row now. Yeah, the Spurs 3 games in a row. We know where they want to head and what direction they want to head. So I don't know. Could be an okay game. I don't know. But either way, that's the last game of the night. So that's what playback like. We watch live NBA games in there every single night. Make sure you all sign up and join the Facts and Stats playback room today. Make sure you all join the Facts and Stats playback room today to watch some live NBA games. Website for apparel. Definitely using today and tomorrow and really up until Sunday. As I'm looking into a new design. Again, everything is sold out. Everything will be shipped this weekend as well. I just want to make one run instead of making multiple, and I have different people to ship to. So yeah, be tuned on the lookout for a new design for shirts and shorts for the summertime coming up. And also, if you all gamble, which is not a good thing, in my opinion. Shout out to Luka Doncic though. If you all gamble and want to share your plays in the Fact and Stats Gambling Discord, feel free to join the Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. The link is on this YouTube page. If it does not work for whatever reason, please reach out and I'll definitely give you inside of the Discord. I'm about to pull up something. Start the show off with the same segment as usual. Who sold your parlay? Whenever my favorite players sell me, bro, I don't feel the type of way. It was Luka Doncic last night for me. I made a parlay before the game, probably like 6 p.m. plus 400 or plus 300, whatever it was. 7-leg, and I'm telling y'all how I'm taking Luka over. I didn't even take Luka over last night, and he still sell me. I ain't even bet him for 30. I ain't bet him for 31. I ain't bet him for 32. He still sell me. Luka gives me 25. He don't even get 25 points, and he's the only person that sold a parlay. I mean, it's a beautiful parlay. I make another one. All I needed was Luka 24 points. Last leg, he sold that parlay. I make another one. This is all before the game, by the way. I make another one because I'm just confident. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident. The last leg, Luka, 28 or 29 points. Luka Doncic himself sold 3 parlays last night. 3 in a row. And he was the last leg on all 3 of them because one, Jason Kidd and the Mavericks defense had a game plan to get the ball out of his hands, which I knew was on the way. 2, he just missed a lot of 3-point shots. I don't know exactly. I'm not looking at the box score. I think he went like 1 for 10 or something like that from 3. It's ridiculous. I mean, it was literally ridiculous. He knocked down a couple of threes. We all happy campers for the ones that bet on Luka points last night. So, shout out to Luka, man. Somebody in here said PRA yesterday morning too. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Blake. Great call by Blake. Should have known. Like I told y'all, when you bet on these Lakers, when you bet on Lakers games, where it's two guys to bet on every single night for the rest of this season, and it's two particular stats for the most part. Me personally, I like Luka and Bron when it comes to a points perspective, but I pointed out rebounding. You gotta bet these guys for the rebounds because they're going to rebound the basketball every single night for the team. But I would not be surprised if post trade, both of these guys are averaging 9 or 10 rebounds. Like post trade, I'm talking about like since Luka been a Laker on down. I would not be surprised the rest of this way if they average 9 or 10 rebounds, both of them, like literally both. Um, Last night Braun had 12 boards. Last night Luka had 15. And I should have just swapped his boards as a play on one of the plays where I had his points. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Luka sold me last night. Let me read something in the chat. PJ Washington, enough said. Yeah, man. PJ. Yeah, PJ. It was a rough night for PJ. 0 points. 0 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 0 for 9 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. Have an NBA fantasy segment soon. It's not worth it. It's not gonna hit the same like football. Half of the people that's in the Fact and Stats Fantasy Basketball League don't even be here daily. Versus football, the people be here daily for the most part. Every day. My tennis pick sold me. Luka and Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, the Cavs beat the heck out the Magic last night. When shit like that happen, I don't even feel the type of way. Ja 30 at 29. Damn, you bet Ja for 30? Okay, so still people out here betting Ja for 30. That's all right. I don't know. The last time I bet Ja points. Okay. Shit, at least he was close though. And also Josh shot terrible. Ja make one more shot. You ain't even worry about that. Josh shot horrific. Milwaukee saw my money line. Got every game right except that, and they lost by 3. You were bold for taking Milwaukee money line against the Rockets on the Rockets at home. I think that was bold. That was bold. I wonder what went behind your line of thinking with that. To be honest, I really wonder what went behind your line of thinking with that one. 1 for 7. Luke was 1 for 7 from 3. 1 for 7. Shit felt like 1 for 10. I lie to you not. LeBron had 3 assists. Yeah, I don't know. The Mavs. I don't know. 98% of the bettors took Luka over. Jada said, "Watch out for Luka over." Sure, that's why you listen. Listen, fellas, this is why you listen to women. This is why you listen to women. Jada came in here yesterday and said, "Be careful with Luka over. You know how it is when everybody betting on something." I said, "Okay." And again, I didn't even take the over. 25 Luka, 24, 24 points. He was 6 for 17. 1 for 7 from 3. And the only 3 you hit was some deep shit. Like, that shit was crazy. That shit came like the first quarter, I think. It's my fault. I gotta be smarter than that because I didn't even do the rebounds on like over on one parlay. That's my fault. PJ been actually post that pick of him working on Arkansas gear. NBA fantasy is garbage. Cap, don't agree. Queen of Maryland, Pack watch tonight. That's gonna be a good game of kill. I can't wait to watch that game personally. I guess highlight just type some soccer. P5 fans, come here real quick. Need one more Franz rebound. I believed in Giannis. Wait, somebody said Luka PRA was the play, but Jaja said he bet Luka under on the PRA and it was a sweat, but he cashed. So the PRA wasn't the play anyway. The rebounds was the play and or assist. That was the play. The rebounds and or assist was the play. Wasn't the PRA and it wasn't the points. If Jaja is correct. If Jaja is correct. What's that? 27 plus 19 is 46. He had 46. So what was his PRA, Jaja? No, I don't think Jaja can. Oh, Jaja's on Prize Picks or something like that. Jaja in Texas. He can't do FanDuel or nothing like that. What was his PRA, Jaja? 49.5. That's a good under. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good under. 49.5 is a freaking lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, who they think Luka is? That's a high ass under. Like, what the hell? 49.5? My goodness. But it makes sense though. 32 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. So it makes sense. 32 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Like, you ought to think of he's gonna have a game like that. You know what I'm saying? Give him time. Luke can get all the time in the world. Again, like I said, I lost 3 last night. I don't feel no type of way. I'm gonna make that money right back today. I don't feel no type of way. Shout out to Luka though. Again, like I said, Luka and LeBron rebounds. I would not be surprised if they average 10 rebounds or 9 to 10 rebounds for the rest of this season, like together, like in games. Is what I'm trying to say. Um, Luka's actually averaging 9 rebounds right now through 5 games. And if I knew how to quickly locate LeBron splits in these last 5 games with Luka, how many rebounds he's averaging, which I don't know how to do right now, and I don't feel like to type it in the stat muse. Um, Let me just look at the game log. The last 5 games. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. That's 21, 29, 36, 42. LeBron is averaging 8.4 rebounds in his stint with Luka. So I'm telling y'all, LeBron and Luka rebounds, do not be surprised if they average 9 to 10. 10 is probably a stretch. Let's be real. 10 is probably a stretch. Let's just say 8 to 9 just to make it better. Or 9. Let me just say 9. Don't be surprised if both of these guys average 9 rebounds for the rest of this season because I think it's worth betting on their rebounds every night. Because they got to rebound the basketball. I just think they got to rebound the basketball for that team. And they both guys that are willing rebounders at their position, at their size. So yeah. Quickly with this one, college basketball updates and game recaps. To start the show off today. And again, good morning to all that's in here. College basketball, again, one of the easiest things to bet on, in my opinion. And I said this like two weeks ago. Is Duke spread. Like they just beat the hell out of they beat the hell out of everybody. Like Duke spread is one of the easiest things to bet on personally, in my opinion, at the moment. I always wondered if y'all can see the screen good like this. I don't, but yeah, what did this look like on the phone, y'all? What did this look like on the phone? Does this look small? I never tried this layout for real, for real. Does this look small?
Playing from iPhone.
What are you talking about? Playing what? Looks ass. Okay, cool. Thank you. Um, One of the easiest bets, in my opinion, is the Duke spread. I don't care where it's at. They probably gonna step on you home or away. It don't matter, you know. So, Duke got the win 97-60 last night. They won by 37 points, covered the spread. Uh, One of their lottery picks led them in scoring. Khan, he had 20 points last night. Nothing really to say here. Cooper was 16, 5, and 6. Um, Isaiah Evans is playing back-to-back good games for him off the bench with 16 points. Caleb Foster actually did back-to-back good games for him too. He had 10 points in 17 minutes. And I think the previous game he had 12. Jordan said pray for Proctor. What happened? Did he get hurt? Did he just not play because he was asked? Like what was it? What do you mean pray for Proctor? What happened? I heard Ted say it yesterday. Like I don't know the last time I watched it. Oh, he got hurt. Oh shit. Now I gotta look into this injury. He left on crutches. My goodness. Hold on. Knee. Mm. Yeah, speedy recovery for Tyrese Proctor, whatever it is. I don't know. I didn't know. Again, I don't watch Duke games in full anymore until the tournament. Yeah, Isaiah is definitely emerging late. And obviously a lot of Duke fans just wanted him to get time and opportunity regardless. Anyway. And him still being able to stay ready. And just answer when his name is called upon or number is called upon is huge for them because he brings one thing to that team that obviously any team can need, and that's outside shooting. That's perimeter shooting. So Isaiah and Khan on the outside, while Cooper can have his flashes and just Coop dominating an interior mid range on down. I think that's really key and really big for Duke personally. When I'm making this tweet, Tyrese Proctor knee left on crutches. That's bad to hear. A speedy recovery, and I hope all is well. Shout out to Duke. Cover the spread 97-60 with the win over Miami. Another quick pit stop. This was an upset, man. I mean, not even upset. This was a good win for Georgia. We just talking about Georgia in here on Monday. I want to say it was me, Dame, etc. And how I said they started the year off strong and they started to flame out a little bit. And I used bad wording with something that I said, but Dame fixed it up a little bit. They got the win over Florida, man, who is a team that I'm high on. 88-83. Will Richard, 30 points for Florida. They still ended up losing the game. I'm mad I missed that game. I didn't know that game would have even went down like that. Definitely would have been worth watching for sure. But all in all, shout out to Georgia. Tennessee also beat LSU 65-59. Tennessee was definitely picking up things. Tennessee was definitely picking up things and getting back to rolling. Alabama, Mississippi State. I thought this was going to be a close game, a closer game. I had Alabama winning, obviously. I thought it was going to be a closer game, but Alabama just literally just made them lay down. They won 111-73. I think I heard BJ say Chris Youngblood hit 7 threes last night. Shooter. Aiden probably hit a couple too. Yep, Aiden hit 3. I mean, just how they get down, bro. They hit 23 threes, 22 threes last night. It's just how Alabama gets down. Chris, Mark, Aiden, all knocking down 3 balls. Jaron coming off the bench and knocking down threes. It's just how they get down. It's not too often you see a college basketball team hitting 22 threes in a game in 40 minutes. Mississippi State was 6 for 30 from 3, and you probably can point to that being a game. While Alabama hit 22. Alabama was leading by 26 points at halftime. 26 at halftime. So they wasn't playing around. They took care of business from start to finish. And really just shout out to Bama. And next you had what else to shout out? Oklahoma State beat Iowa State at home. Oklahoma State beat them at home. Wisconsin took care of business against Washington. Mizzou took care of business against South Carolina. Louisville beat Virginia Tech. And I think that's the main things to point out from last night, really. We do got a couple of games to watch tonight. That's definitely worth watching. You heard a kill, not a heard, but you probably seen a kill type into the chat. This is a game that I gotta watch. I gotta see Michigan State versus Maryland tonight. Maryland is actually the favorites in this game at home at -4.5. This is worth watching. 6:30. Let me set an alarm right now. Hold on, because I can get caught up. Let me set an alarm right now for 6:20. No, 6:25. No, 6:20. All right. Maryland, Michigan State. Ain't no NBA on at that time. Y'all can tap into the first 30 minutes, maybe even first hour of this game for. I would advise y'all to do it. I'll be tapped into it. You also got Auburn and Ole Miss, but I think Auburn's going to take care of business. And then Kentucky. Outside of that, I'm gonna just fast forward. Oh, A&M and Vandy play tonight too. That's a good game. I'm gonna fast forward to Kentucky. We are back in action against Oklahoma today at 9 p.m. on the road. We are still favorites at -2.5, and we may get Lamont Butler and Jackson Robinson returning back to the lineup tonight, which is big for us. They're both probable. Both guys have been out our last 2-3 games, and that matters. Like I said, I think we're our best version of ourselves. Well, all 3 of our guards are playing basketball together, and that's Lamont, Jackson, Otega, Owe. So that's definitely looking forward to that tonight. And I'm gonna try to mini catch St. John's because I haven't really fully caught St. John's a lot. And it also to wind down at the 9 o'clock hour. We had a couple of games down here that's gonna be some good games as well. Ohio State and USC, but mainly Arkansas versus Texas. This is gonna be a good SEC game right here that's worth watching. Arkansas is playing good basketball. Texas have another lottery pick on their side as well. So just giving a shout out to them. And that's that, man. Looking forward to some college hoops tonight. With the especially the way this NBA slate is tonight. I'm not really be young was good. I'm not all the way moved with this little, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a night where I can enjoy some college basketball. Outside of obviously wanting to see Pistons a little bit in Boston. But the Heat Hawks, okay, whatever. Oklahoma City and the Nets, okay. Blazing and Washington, that can be a high scoring game. But it's like, okay. So that's where I'm at with everything. Ted, what's good, Birdie? Let's
What's
see.
good, bro?
Highlighting slash prioritizing that a lot of folks should be tapping into this Maryland Michigan State game tonight.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
And I'm in Vandy. Should be a good game. And then I think I had said, obviously with Jackson Lamont being probable, returning to the lineup, we should be back, ready to be, ready to go, ready to be in action, ready to lock in. So
I think Ole Miss and Auburn, I think it got potential to be a good game. Just because Ole Miss need to win with a lot of SEC teams playing today that are trying to, climb back up into that top 5, top 6. Because now it's about seeding. Conference tournament in a couple weeks. So now everybody trying to get the seedings, trying to get on the right side of the bracket to try to make a little run and trying to, keep they seedings for March Madness. too.
Yeah,
So that's a thing to look out for too. Now everybody really just playing for seedings at this point.
yeah, I'm with you. They're not. Yeah, and that's pretty much where I was at. And then last night I just went through a couple of games from last night, and that pretty much was it. I didn't fully tap into much, so I think tonight more so of a night where I'll be locked in more so to college basketball. Is what I
What
was on
time? What
last night.
time we play? 9 o'clock.
Near 9,
I bet.
and that's perfect. So I'm gonna
That's
try to like
perfect.
see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see what's up with us. While also trying to, I think that Arkansas Texas game gonna be a solid game too, personally.
A
So
do out.
oh yeah, and they still the favorites. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
they home.
Cal.
Yeah, slash them being home. So yeah, I'm probably gonna see what YouTube TV talking about. Far as the game, what other 3 games they got up there, and in fact, I'm just gonna fully lock into our game. Which I'm gonna be locked into regardless. But yeah, that's pretty much where I was at with everything. Um, that's that for college, y'all. Michigan State and Maryland, 6:30 Eastern. Michigan State and Maryland, 6:30 Eastern. Coming up in about six and a
Who
half
you who you
hours.
who you got? You rocking with the city?
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. But that's gonna be a good game, bro. Like that's gonna be because I've been watching both teams numerous games this year.
Yeah. I watched. I definitely watched more of Maryland just because they've been trending up, and I definitely watched a lot more than last year of Michigan State too. So I'm pretty hit with both teams.
Damn, damn, that's gonna be a good game, gang. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know because this to me is
Man, this is time of the year.
this is a bigger test for Maryland. Like if anything, like this is like okay, what can really Maryland really be? When it comes to March, when it comes to bracket play, when it comes to the tourney, let me just say that they gave it a big test against the MSU team who've been ranked pretty much all year within the top 15. Um, and Maryland, who spent a lot of weeks on the outside of the top 25. Now, granted, they've been there for the last, I think I want to say last month, I want to say 3 to 4 weeks as far as inside of the top 25. And like you said, they're trending upwards. So I think this is a real test for Maryland. Um, I think they both of these teams can win in a variety of ways, and that's with multiple guys. So I think it's gonna come down to the big man play, how they're big than Michigan State gonna fare up against Queen and Reese. So and then Howard Jace Richardson and all the other and what's the other guard name? Atkins. I forgot the other guard name.
Yeah,
Um
Atkins.
yeah, but Maryland got good guard play too. So I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a good game, bro. I legit
I
can't pick the
think I
winner.
think this a Queen game to really cement himself for his future. I think this is one of those type of games.
Mhm.
And I think I'm not gonna lie, bro. For the most part, he shows up. So, but like you said, this will be a tournament type field game.
Yeah,
Like this is
it
this
will.
is this is the shit you gotta. This is every week in March. So it'll show niggas where Maryland. Of course, they may can get hot in the tournament. Things can change, but this will be a test to where what they can be. Like this is what they can be. I think it starts tonight. I like Michigan State too. I think this is Izzo time of the year when he gets shit going. So who home? Maryland. Okay,
Maryland
so
home.
it'll be so. At least they had a crowd. They had an
Yeah,
environment with them. So the atmosphere should be crazy in that motherfucker tonight too. It,
yeah.
that shit probably sold out.
I don't even know, but either way, I'm with you regardless. Um, I'm looking forward to it, bro. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Um, outside of college troops, oh yeah, so that's what to watch. That's what went down last night. That's what to look forward to tonight. I can't wait for the game tonight. And again, everybody that was here and getting a shirt or whatever the case may be, thank y'all as well, and also big ups to Byron. Um, and look and be on Friday morning, y'all. This is gonna be on Friday morning. If you are a member on YouTube and a subscriber on playback, I'm going to play music to 11:10. So all y'all are here on time. I'm going to play music to 11:10, and then I'm going to literally say Siri, pick a number 1 through 100 or 1 through 200, and that's how it's going to go. So it's going to happen by 11:15. Make sure y'all here by 11:15 because one person getting $50. And Curtis, shout out to Jordan Wood, shout out to BJ and myself. What
A
player get took
new
out?
a new projected seating thing just came out too. I'm about to send it to you.
All right, I'm gonna wait till you send that joint. Oh, oh, oh,
It's
oh,
sent.
oh, oh. Why you at the go? Oh, to the Twitter DM.
Yeah, they switched our
Oh,
side
you send
too.
it to my main page. Prior.
Oh yeah. Hold on, hold on.
Hold on.
There you go.
MSU plus 4.5. Auburn minus St. John's minus Arizona fishing move. You got Arizona beating who Arizona play like? I don't Arizona play who Arizona play like?
You like the
Arizona.
spread? That's the spread.
Yeah, he got Arizona stepping on Utah.
Uh,
I
maybe
wouldn't
because
take Arizona for that. I
they
don't know.
did just. I don't know about the spread, but they did just lose on some fluke shit. So I like a win for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even go Arizona spread. I would go Kentucky. Uh, I'll go. I think we win. I think we win for sure today. I'll go Kentucky.
Yeah, me
Before I
too.
would go Arizona. Like I'll go Kentucky 2.5 before I would take Arizona for 15.5. Just me personally.
And I
Um,
take Ortega. If anybody can, I take Ortega overs today for returning back to his former team from last year.
yeah. I'll look at Kentucky first, okay, before I would do that. I like MSU, I like Auburn, I like St. John's. I like everything. Yeah. I'll look at Kentucky before I do that. But I like it either way. Here nor there. Let me see what you sent. Hold on. Joe Lenardi. Let's see what they talking about.
We on Auburn side now.
Auburn side now. When is the final? So this isn't the final until after conference play.
Nothing is
Yeah,
final.
nothing final until after conference play.
That's why I said really you playing now for seedings. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
teams are really locked up, locked in, but you know, shit can flip for our seedings. You can flip sides, you can flip brackets, you can flip traveling, you know. So
How you know we on Auburn side right here? Oh, I see Midwest.
on
I
the
mean,
Midwest, yeah.
you said we're on Auburn side. You said.
Is that Auburn and Alabama?
Because of the color. Because of the
Yeah,
color.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. So A&M there too. Am I looking at this correctly?
Not
No,
East.
blue just mean game today. So how you know we gonna be? How you know as of right now we with Auburn?
That's Midwest side.
It say
Mid, we got the
It say
South.
Auburn and South.
I mean
Oh,
Bama,
I'm like, bro, am I
Bama.
tripping,
That's my
gang?
fault. Now I'm tweaking. Bama.
Gang, I'm like, hold on, gang. I'm like, ain't no way. Am I
Yeah,
tripping?
I'm tweaking. Bama.
Okay.
But we was on the South, but I guess that loss that we just had on I guess the updated, they flipped us to the Midwest, and now we back on Bama. That's Bama, Michigan State, and that's Zona. Is that Arizona at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It say Maryland a 4 seed in the range for the Surgeon Terps. Vandy can all but clinch a NCC bid with a road victory. That's a fact. Uh, Soon put in position to excel with another big home win. Loser will be hanging by a thread by the end of the night. That's a fact. If whoever loses between Texas and Arkansas is pretty much over with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a
And
fact.
and a do is out, so that
Mm. That'd be a disappointment for Cal. I ain't gonna lie. Go there and bring all these guys, and then you don't even make the you don't make the tourney game.
yeah,
Like
facts.
that'd be insane. So yeah, man, some good college basketball. Miles said he need to start tapping him out tonight is a good night. To look at some hoops, in my opinion. Michigan State, Maryland. See what's up with A&M. See how Kentucky looking. I think we need to win tonight, big time. Vandy, and what's the name gonna be a good game too tonight, in my opinion. That's gonna be a really good game. Texas A&M and Vandy. So yeah, man, that's something to look forward to. You can always, anytime you get opportunity to watch Auburn, it's always a good thing to watch, in my opinion. Ted thinks it's gonna be a close game, and I can see why he feel that way. But I think Auburn should probably cover that spread personally. To me, well, Ole Miss might come out a little hungrier because I think they're on like a 2-game losing streak, right? I think low key.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, to State and Mississippi State and Mandy. Yep. So that's that. That's that for college basketball, folks. Again, 6.5 hours. Michigan State and Maryland. I will be tapped in. 6.5 hours. Michigan State and Maryland. I will be tapped in. Now we're gonna take it to the NBA side of things, and really just me just giving a team slash player, or really just team flowers. The Warriors in this Jimmy Butler era are now 6-1 together. Um, not going through all 7 teams or who they played or teams who they played. It's just the fact that they're playing better basketball, uh, really, and them getting Jimmy. Granted, he has high hope for the team. Draymond got high hope for the team, while Curry just keeps it mellow. Curry just keeps it cool, and Curry just try to go out there and perform on a night-to-night basis. But either way, since the trade happened, I have been impressed. Not only with Curry's play, with Jimmy's play, Draymond's play, Pod's play, uh, down there, down even down to Moody, and a lot of guys that they have in the locker room, and they now at the eighth seed, and I think the Wolves they have the same record as the Wolves. I want to say at 31-27 for both teams. Yeah, 31-27 for both teams. So they can work their way out of the play-in, but same as the Wolves can work their way out of the play-in as well. So really just me just giving the Warriors some credit and some flowers for how they slightly turned their season around, because at one point they were just 25-26, and now they're 31-27. So shout out to Jimmy for ultimately ending up there, for ultimately extending there, and as they continue to try to build on what they have now, they'll probably be one of the better teams the rest of this season in the Western Conference. And who knows what's going to happen for them in the playoffs? I'm not expecting much. I'm not saying much, but I'll be okay with probably saying there'll be a couple of these teams, or no, or no. I don't want to go that far yet, because I think they'll probably lose in the first round regardless, by the looks of some things. Unless they're the 7th seed. I do think the Warriors can potentially beat the Grizzlies and or Wolves. I think both of those teams potentially beat the Grizzlies. But if either one of those guys get to the 6 and say the Nuggets stay there, that's a bummer. Or say the Lakers even trend up to the 3rd seed and they have to play the Warriors or the Wolves. Because I just don't want the Clippers at the 6th seed. That's why I'm overlooking the Clippers. So really shout out to the Warriors. 6-1 with Jimmy Butler on the team. Jimmy Butler playing good basketball. I think he's averaging 18 points per game as a Warrior. Curry is, since he's been there, is averaging over 25 points per game. And like I said, a lot of guys are just playing good basketball now. To the Warriors game last night. Excuse me, y'all. To the Warriors game last night. They had an how'd it go to Monday? They had an easy game in my opinion. I low key like this spread, especially with LaMelo not playing basketball last night. The Wolves can't fuck with us or the Warriors. Good win last night, gang. We watched a lot of that closing game or closing minutes and playback last night. So I'm gonna just say good win last night, gang. Uh, the Warriors got the win last night against the Hornets, 128-92. Really just gonna bypass this one. It was a blowout. They came out and was in control of the game the whole entire game. They outscored the Hornets at every single quarter. Uh, no LaMelo, so a lot of these young guys were just out there hooping freely, personally.
Hey
And
Miles, be careful for what you ask for, bro.
fake Jimmy love. I'm not showing Jimmy no love. I'm showing the Warriors love and what they've been doing with Jimmy. I'm not showing Jimmy no love. I don't got no problem with Jimmy, gang. I just wasn't going to pay him. It's just that simple. I wasn't going to pay him. Not scared of that non-clutch guy. So
Your man's had one good game out of 20. Now you talking. All right. Good win, bro. It's the Suns, bro. Just chill. Be careful for what you asking for. That's y'all niggas' problem. Y'all like to stay humble. Stay humble, gang.
the Warriors had 7 guys in double digits last night. Kevin Knox, Buddy Hield, GP2, Pods, Moody, Curry, and Draymond. So overall, good win for them. Like I said, they didn't really play. The level of competition is high, but at the end of the day, they're still playing better basketball as a team. You should say Jimmy's name. What you mean I should say Jimmy's name? Are you saying I should say his name or I shouldn't say his name? What are you trying to say, little bro? Little bro, what you trying to say, little bro, before I continue, Sly? What you trying to say? Little bro, what you trying to say? Because I know you love to talk in the chat.
You talking about little bro. Oh.
Oh, I shouldn't say Jimmy's name. All right, little bro. Who are you to tell me what name I can or can't say? Tell me that, little bro. Who are you to tell me
You,
what name I can or can't
you
say?
gotta, you gotta. You say you gotta say his number. Can't say his name.
Don't do that, little bro. What you mean? Don't do that, little bro? Shit, I feel like you, little bro. So I'm gonna say, little bro. You act like I'm out here purping on you or something. You act like I disrespected you or something. You little bro to me, so I'm calling you little bro. Like ain't nothing crazy. Like why you acting like a like you can see I'm on some chill. I'm on some chill stuff today. Sly, I got a lot of work to do today. I got a lot of work to do today, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? A 2-3 hour show today fits my timeline. I'm on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, chill, little bro. We don't gotta do all that extra, you know what I'm saying?
He's talking about little bro.
He told already son you once. All right, little bro, you got it, gang. You can get disrespectful in the chat all you want. I wish you know what peace, blessing, and love, Birdie.
Nigga didn't call you little bro. He called you little
Yeah,
bruh. That
yeah,
is
Lord, that's my little
crazy.
bro. Slap my little bro. Ain't nothing but love. It's my little bro. For sure. Started at the top of the hour though. First game last night we had the Celtics versus the Raptors. I mean, bro, they what I said the Celtics on a 7-8 game winning streak, something like that. And they started playing better basketball before the All-Star break. I know they was on a time period. Let me just show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Bro, Sly is comedy, bro. So from January 7th to January 27th, they were or January 3rd. Winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, winning, losing, winning, losing. Everything shifted after this victory against Chicago on January 29th, and they lost one game since. One game since. That looks like this is about 10 wins and one loss. 3, 6. Yeah, 10 wins and one loss. So they started playing better basketball. They hooping now. So credit to them. Credit to them for that. Hold on, wait. Sorry. Credit to them for that. And it looking like they're shaping up to head right back to the NBA Finals. Now I know some folks are starting to have some belief in Cleveland and have some belief in the Cavs. I don't even know where you stand with that, Ted. Where do you stand with a series with the Cavs and the Celtics?
Mm. Um, I heard y'all talking about this shit other day too. I think they can. I think they can beat them. Will they? I don't know. I think they had a team to do it though. Like they match up, but they guys got to show up. Garland
Yeah.
and Mitchell. Like I think if they guys show up, they have the team to beat them. You got everything you
Mm,
need. You got the two guards. You got the wings. You added Hunter, so you added another wing. You got the two bigs. You know, better coaching. So you could be able to probably scheme different things now that you added more wings. And yeah, I think it's just they guys got to show up, bro. I think they can beat them though.
okay.
And limit you got to limit Boston threes. You got to make them take twos. I don't think they can, but I think it'll be harder to beat the Cavs if you just making twos because then you go 2 for 2. But once Boston threes start falling and now you can stretch the game, get twos and threes, it's gonna be hard to beat them. So
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah.
can, bro. They can.
He, Kiana had said this the other day in here where like obviously we all hoping that we get to see Cleveland and Boston. This is real reminiscent to like when we all wanted to see Celtics and Milwaukee and it just didn't happen in the conference finals. So I am praying that this time we actually get what we want as NBA fans or as basketball fans to see Celtics in Cleveland in the conference finals. I think that'll be special. I think it'll be a phenomenal series. And I think both teams will go back and forth and go punch for punch, blow for blow. Like you said, Cleveland do have everything that they need, but I think ultimately, I think Boston will. If Boston gets to the conference finals, they're not losing in the conference finals. I think they'll advance.
You think if
Uh,
they get that far, they got to be already rolling, clicking, and
that too,
the yeah, I get what you're
that
saying.
too. But I think that experience gonna kick in. Like I think that knowing the
Mm.
moment, and knowing the spots and all that stuff is going to kick in. Now That's why I didn't want to go as far as what they were saying. This was a playback conversation actually, where people were saying like they should be mad if they make the finals or like they got to get to the finals or something like that. Like I didn't want to go that far because I feel like at the end of the day, experience is the best teacher, and I truly believe that you gotta go through something to know how to get through it the next time around at an easier pace slash rate, if that makes sense. Yeah, and
But
that's low key.
their team now though, the Cavs, talking about the Cavs, their team now, they've been rolling the whole year. And I
Yeah,
like
facts.
the DeAndre Hunter addition on top of what they already doing, a DeAndre Hunter move adding to the fold, adding more wing depth, they can get there, bro. Like I think they can. So, but
Yeah, but
the experience point is valid. Like if the Celtics get all the way to the conference finals, they've been there before. Well, last year they just got there. They won a chip last year, so that all that is fair to me. Like I get that point, but Cleveland also have a team now where they kind of ran the same team back. They got to the second round last year, right?
yeah, they had injuries too.
Yeah, they injuries. They got their guys are there. They rolling. Garland has stepped it up. D Mitch, he kind of been good, not really great, but that's no discredit to him. Their team is better. So when your team is better, you don't have to do so much. Mobley is playing having a better year than last year. Jared Allen is relatively the same, but there's not really another leap that he can really take. He just gonna kind of be Jared Allen. DeAndre Hunter get into the fold, come in and give you 15 points a night, defend. Um, just another guy you can throw at a Tatum, or depending on who's rolling out of Tatum and Brown, you could throw them on Brown. So they're flexible as well, and they also have a bench.
Yeah,
The Cavs also have a bench. So, but and the end all be all, bro. That's why like all that shit sound cool. And that's why I'm kind of 50-50 with it. I'm kind of with you. All that shit sound cool, but them two guys, bro. Them two guys got to show up, bro. And I think if them two guys show up, everything else just falls in line. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what it's gonna come down to, bro. Honestly.
mhm.
But can they beat the Celtics? Like, if you just ask me a straight up question,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
do I think the Cavs can beat the Celtics in a series? Yes, I do. I do think so.
Okay, no problem with that. Guard got a guard, Tony. It's a fact. My dog Sly staying feisty got heart though. OG, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And I gotta run upstairs real quick. I know it's only you, me, and you up here. OG, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Having heart on the internet and having heart in real life is two different things. This is not toward. This is just an open comment. Internet heart and real life heart is two different things. Anybody can have heart on the internet because you on the internet. You behind your phone. You can type
Bro, you
away.
popping it, bro. You
No,
popping it,
I'm
bro.
just. I'm not even talking about him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying a fact.
Oh,
I'm not talking about him. But it's internet heart and real heart. And a lot of people tend to have internet heart because can't nothing happen to you when you on the internet. Like fuck, somebody gonna jump through their phone. Somebody gonna find your address. Somebody gonna pull up on like it's internet heart. You know what I'm saying? Miles, what? He made a comment first. He said it first. You don't see his comment?
I'm not gonna lie, brother. I'm
I
not
didn't even
gonna lie,
respond to
brother.
it.
I'm not gonna lie, brother. You kind of popping it a little bit,
Nah,
though,
I wasn't
bro.
even talking about him, gang. I was just saying a general statement. But all right, I'll leave it alone, gang. Gang, Miles trying to stick up for dude because they like that shit. Wow. All right, bro. Y'all got it, bro. That shit crazy. He can make his slick comment. Nigga say he's son me. He can make these slick comments, but I can't even say nothing. All right, man. Uh, so yeah, man, that's my little 1-2 in Boston and Cleveland. Um, I know you up here solo real quick, gang. I gotta run 2 minutes. Y'all, the YouTube. Stay right here for 2 minutes, y'all. Do not forget to Factor Stats Cookout June 21st. Open invitation to all.
Oh
Factor
nah. Oh nah.
Yeah,
Oh nah,
y'all be
fully.
back, gang. Y'all
Oh
trolling, gang. Y'all be
nah,
back, gang.
fully.
Y'all trolling.
You know you popping. Hey Hey, Sly, pull up on this nigga, bruh. No funny, bruh. No funny, bruh. Pull up on this nigga, Sly. He talking crazy. He talking about open invite to anybody, bruh. He popping it. Pull up on this nigga, bruh. Come son this nigga, gang. I drop too. I drop, Sly. Just so you can get your ones. Facts, man. Damn, somebody pull up on me, man. Y'all gonna let me come chat with a nigga, bruh? Any other day, niggas want to pull up. Now niggas want to pull up. All right. Oh man, I don't got no stand. Nigga ain't pull up on me, bruh. Come chat with a nigga, bro. Y'all don't leave me up here by myself, bruh. I thought y'all fucked with me, bruh. I see what going on. I see what going on, man. Them snakes in the grass, chat. Them snakes in the grass, man. Tell us how you feel about the tenacity. Tell you how you feel about the tenacity. Take your therapy on Thursday. I'm confused, how life. I'm confused. You said that. I'm trying to tell you about the Thursday. Last Thursday or this Thursday? Oh, you trying to be funny. No comment, bro. Fast, all right, I forgot. Highlight, no comment. I just want to enjoy basketball. Highlight, don't try to turn us
All right, we
against
getting
each
some
other, bro.
reinforcements.
Don't try to turn us against each other, bro. We good, bro. We good, bro. You know what I mean? We just vibing. Me and Heavenson, we just vibing, bro. Don't try to flip us against each other, bro. We still locked in, high life. We got this year, next year, and we might be over with high life. But I told you, Heavenson and Byron, I hope we don't start beefing. I don't want to beef with the game. You know what I mean? We had a good run. We had a good run.
Wait, what you talking about? You haven't seen a bad. Wait, you Wolves over Lakers? Like, what you mean? What you talking about?
No, bro, no, bro, no, bro. Don't try to come and be in Debo and try to
Okay, I'm trying. My bad.
trying
My
to
bad.
assume what's going on, bro.
Wait, so why you say I don't want to
Hello?
start beefing?
Hello?
Wait, what happened?
No, he asked me he trying to be funny, bro. He was trying to like
Nah,
basically say,
legit. Nah, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't trying to be funny. I come back to my head.
no, I'm
All I
talking
heard
about
was,
high life, nigga. I'm about to
oh,
I'm
oh, 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 oh.
about to tell you. Nah, he was asking how do I feel about Thursday game, Lakers versus the Wolves. I
How
told
do
him
you feel though,
I said no comment, bro. I'm trying to enjoy basketball.
bro? What?
What?
You cannot say that. No
What
comment.
you,
Trying to enjoy back. Who y'all like? Well, how you feel? Who you got?
what you mean?
Bro, I
I
just
can't just
telling him,
enjoy the game.
bro, him and Twin be cutting up too much. That
Nah, that's wild.
I knew this day was gonna come.
Bro, what
That's
you talking
This
wild,
day
about?
was
bro.
gonna come.
I can't enjoy the game. That's y'all problem. Y'all enjoy the game.
Did Isaiah Evans get some love earlier?
Oh,
Hello?
bro.
Yeah, I spoke to Isaiah Evans in his game that he had again. The outside shooting and all that.
Oh, all right, man. I'm just making sure. You know, niggas like to be disrespectful in here.
You stay on the move, bro. Like, you ever just chill in the crib sometimes? Like, you stay on the move. Next game we had the Cavs versus the Magic. Cavs got to win 122-82. In control the whole entire game. Magic obviously needs shooting. They obviously need good guard play. And you guys were speaking to Suggs being out. Yeah, they were speaking to Suggs being out, being a big issue with that. And like I said, they're just not gonna knock down. They're just not gonna knock down three without Suggs. And they don't have a good 3-point shooting team, as we all know. 5 for 28 from three last night. And I'm sorry, that's what freaking Mississippi State shot at against Bama yesterday. Like, you're not winning a game like that while the other team is going on the other side knocking down 19 threes. Like, this is really similar to Alabama and Mississippi State game last night. So DeAndre Hunter, Ty Jerome, they are anchoring the bench. As two good players for them coming off the bench, while Max Strus is back accustomed with that starting lineup or that starting unit that he was with last year. Came into the season with an ankle injury, so obviously he had his ups and downs, but things are starting to trend in the right direction for him. And then other than that, man, there's really nothing to say about the bigs down low and the rest of the team. They're just a good ball club. They did about our Garden last night. And they're just a good basketball club. They've been the best team in the East all year. And it's real similar to how Boston was coming last year as far as just being the best team in that conference the whole entire year. Only difference is Boston didn't have to see a team like this Cleveland team, and Cleveland has to see a team like this Boston team. So we can't just, like, if this was any other team without having a team like Boston in the same conference, it'll be penciled in Cleveland to make the finals. The same way we were penciling in Boston to make the final last year. I truly believe that. But the main difference is Cleveland has an experienced team, a championship team, um, uh, uh, in Boston that they're gonna have to face again, or probably have to face to get there. So ultimately, unless somebody just randomly upsets Boston in round 1 or round 2, which I don't know if that will probably happen, probably not. But yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Cleveland continue to roll. Magic, man, they got to take a long look in the mirror this offseason, because can this Franz and Paulo makeup / mode coexist / work out? Probably so. But then what are we going to do, or who are we going to get to address our backcourt issues or situation as far as the backcourt guard? Because I like Suggs and I want them to keep Suggs, but I want them to have another guy in the backcourt with Suggs, because Suggs can be that defender that you had to go out there and seek in KCP. So you can slot two guards. Suggs guard up anyway. Suggs can guard pretty much 1 through 3, in my opinion, 1 through 2, whatever. And to get another scoring guard, obviously a name that Nurkic said, that a lot of us said in here as well, Anthony Simons. I think him and Suggs in a backcourt together, and you have Franz and Paulo. That is like that's amazing. I would love that for the Magic. And just anybody else. Obviously we have to wait and see, because I love the kid in college. I like him still to this day, but Anthony Black and Suggs, I get the idea of it. I get why you took Anthony Black at pick 6 or 7, whatever it was, but the fit he's the guy that thrive with the ball in his hands. He been more so spot up this year a little bit for the most part, because it's how their offense is and how the team is, but he's not a great outside shooter. So like I said, I get the idea of it. Anthony Black is the guy that I still want to keep in the fold, that you continue to get better. This is only year 2, but they still need to go out there and get a guy that's going to sort of kind of try to fit what they're doing right now in Orlando, as they're trying to continue to rise to be one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference, because this year it's turned out to be shaky ever since Paulo returned to the lineup. And like I said, Paulo and Franz missed a lot of games this year between the two in itself, and they're 29-31. So that's not a knock to the team at all, but they know what they have to address, and I'm pretty sure they'll probably look forward to addressing that this offseason. Melo with the answer. I do not like Melo in Orlando. All right.
Bro, you know what? It's only one answer, 2 answers to get some threes up. You got to go to either call Portland or call Charlotte. That's the only 2-point guard that's going to help you get up threes. If it's not one of them, good luck.
Yeah. And exactly. A good thing that he said that, because Anthony gonna get them threes up. Anthony, like Byron will say, Anthony gonna get them hoes up. Like Anthony gonna
first
get them.
Of all, LaMelo gonna get at least like 10. He gonna get like 10 or 15 of them. Anthony Simons, he gonna get about 8 of them. So there you go, right there. A little bit more outside shooting. Tell Franz Wagner, tell his ass to develop a jumper too. Like all that double inside shit, that shit's not working. That shit's not gonna work. If that's gonna be your game, yeah, bye. This is P5 team.
So you talking about LaMelo when you saying that?
You said what?
You talking about LaMelo when you just said that?
No, I said if what's the name?
The year by part.
Outside shot.
Oh, okay. Or Franz, okay. Or Franz,
Yeah,
whatever.
if he don't want to develop, because him and P5 not being able to go out there and knock down threes consistently, yeah, that shit's dead.
Yeah, that shit is ass. I'm not gonna lie. Also, yeah, be on the lookout. A lot of this NFL scout stuff, and a lot of these players are talking at the scout what it is right now, but they're all talking. Teams are interviewing players, talking to players. I'm hearing some players come out and speak and things of that nature. So that's something to monitor. We're also seeing a lot of rumors around like Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers.
Jair.
I was just about to point to that Jair. That's why I brought it up. Jair, the combine. I think you are Jair.
Jair going to the Bills.
So Yeah, man, because the Pats have had conversations. The Packers have had conversations with center around Jair Alexander, and they're open to moving him for the right price. So,
Hey,
I,
Ed, question about
uh-huh.
that. Do you think this will be I ain't trying to flip the sport either. I'm just asking a question. Do you think the new norm will be top guys won't do the combine, just pro day? Because it seems like that's what everybody doing.
No, but
Well, I know
I'm
Shador Champ.
no.
I'm gonna just say that Shador Champ, Abdul hurt. A couple of them hurt. Like a couple of them not even all the way 100%. Shador just Champ,
Like, and
but
then like that's what I said. You got nagging injuries too. So no.
yeah, it's the injuries thing that played most for. I don't want that to be a thing, and I hope it don't be a thing. I just think that he just
Yeah,
needs.
yeah.
He,
I
I
just
think,
wanted to get your answer with it because I
yeah,
honestly I agree with you. I think that shit is lame, but
yeah,
you know, it does give other guys chances that maybe day two, day three players to rise. But
mm,
like the let's go top 10. Let's go who we think? Travis, he's not. Cam, he's not. Shador, he's not. I think Shador reason is more champ though. Like that's lame as hell.
yeah.
But
He just not doing
uh
it just.
yeah, Mason Graham, he's
But
not.
you gotta think though,
Will
right?
Johnson, he's not.
Even
You
in like
got
the
Neither.
NBA, even in the NBA, bro. Because like if you go in, let's say Cam Ward, right? Cam Ward is going in thinking he that nigga, he NFL ready and all that. All that combine shit is bullshit. And he got a pro day instead of a combine. So it's like it's no point for me to attend the combine if I got a pro day and I know where I'm already going to get drafted. So
but
what am
at
I
the but
Yeah,
at
showing
the
you?
same
yeah,
but okay, that's Cam, right? Cam is a top
No, but I,
two.
I was just saying in general.
Oh, okay.
Like just the top guys in general. It's like, what's the point of me in the NBA too? What's the point of me going out there showcasing what I already have, and I have enough tape, and I'm doing a pro day, and I'm already going top. I'm in the top 10, top 15. So what am I showing you?
But at the same time, that's what I'm asking though. Like I feel like that's part of the process though, bro. Like you know,
You're right.
it's a you get a combine this week, you come back the next week, you get your individual pro day. But I think some of it is niggas don't want to do them drills.
Yeah,
Niggas
no,
don't want to do
yeah. See, and that's another
niggas
thing.
don't want to
You'll
do
get
that.
exposed.
Niggas don't want to do that 40. Niggas don't want to do that shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big part, but it's like all the niggas you can go on a drive right now and look up who are the top 10 to 12 prospects, and none of them are doing the combine, bro. I think to me that's lame, bro, because
Yeah.
that's part of the process
Me
of this shit.
personally, I think I like it too, just because it's like growing up. It's a part of the journey, bro. Like
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean? It's a part of the journey.
that's more so what I'm speaking. Like, granted, we like nigga, we know you going one. You get what I'm saying? We know you
Yeah.
going top five, but nigga, like you gotta understand, like nigga, this been niggas' dreams they whole lives, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
to get to this point, and then just because, like to your point, a Cam Ward, for example, or Shador, I think Shador just a lame. But to you and Ed point, this been niggas' dreams, bro. And the fact that y'all, this is part of the journey. Everybody has a combine highlight. Everybody has a pro day. Like that's part of the script. That's part of the journey to get to where you want to get to. And now it just seems like the norm is niggas is skipping the combine just to do their individual pro day. I think that's lame to me, bro. Because now you taking away what niggas didn't work their whole lives to get to. Everybody used to watch the pro day. Like let's be for real. Niggas used to literally watch that shit, bruh, to see they favorite prospects or favorite players who they think could be in the future, etc. But now it's like if you going top 10, top 12, top 13, nobody is doing it.
yeah.
And I think
Z Farmer's with us for. He said like only guys who shouldn't do this Abdul Williams. No reason Sanders or Ward should I be participating in it, and I agree. Like that's where
yeah,
we at
bro,
with
that
it.
shit
No
lame
reason.
to me, bro. Cause you skipping the process. That's the journey of all this shit, bro. And niggas didn't work their whole lives for this shit, bro. And to just because you feel like you that nigga, you don't gotta go out and do no fucking drills, nigga.
You know
Who
what I'm
is
saying?
you?
It's like, and it's so crazy because it's like, damn, certain niggas, because you really got to get an invite for that shit. You can't just
But
go
then
out there.
it's also people that think like a Malik. Because if I know I'm already going top 15, why should I do the combine? It's a waste of time for me. It's like so. I don't know. I get Malik. I get the thought process behind it. But like Shador and Cam know they going top 5. So I'm out there going and doing the combine just for people to talk about me. Oh, he ran a XYZ. Oh, he like that's all people gonna do. But for me
And
personally, still do it. So what?
that's what I said. I think that's what's Nick. I think that's the part that
that they
niggas are
scared
trying
of.
to. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
the
they don't
part
want
niggas
that.
trying to
Yep,
avoid, bruh.
Like,
yep.
Niggas
damn,
ain't
because
Trying
trying.
you
to.
be like,
Yep.
oh my God,
Niggas not trying to go out there
Shador.
in 100. It's 100 scouts in
Mhm.
100 plus. It's the NFL. 100 plus scouts in that motherfucker. You got fans in there. You got 100 prospects out there, and everybody watching you go run that 40. Yeah, all right.
And see,
Yeah,
that's
all
why I
right
said,
then.
like I said, it's like you don't want to get exposed. You be like, damn, Shador run like a. I know Shador run like a 4.5. He get on that combine, he run like a 4.7. You like,
Yeah.
hold on, and then
So
boom,
y'all,
that's starting a whole nother conversation.
you niggas just made the reason why they shouldn't do it, and don't even know it. Y'all just made like what benefit of it is to them other
No,
than
I
y'all want to
said
see it.
OG. I think that's not. I think that's why they not doing it. That's what I said. I
That's
think
what
that's
I'm
why they
saying.
not.
So if it ain't no benefit, why am I gonna do it? Just because y'all want to see it?
Is
I don't.
what's the reason Shadur didn't do it?
But my thing is, if y'all don't, you gonna judge me and pick me and follow me and like me based on my play on the field. You're not gonna look back in no
And that's what
combine and
I
say
was saying,
that nigga
OG.
ran a 4.2, so I always love. He sucked, but he run a 4.2. You want to know what the nigga do on the field. So that's the main thing. They've already shown that. If I ain't
And
gotta
some of
do that,
and it's like
I'm not doing it.
some of that shit can
That's
definitely
true.
spike your
Good point.
it can definitely turn your stock up because you be like, oh my God, Luther Burden ran a 4.2. Oh my
As a
goodness.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, and as a dude that has showcased supreme talent on the
but
field, I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I'm sorry, I have nothing to gain and everything to lose by participating in this. It ain't shit I can. You already know what I can do on the field. So me going out here and shitting in the 40 or doing the shuttle, whatever, all that shit, that means nothing, man. Can you play? That's all I need to know. Can you hoop? That's all I need to know. I don't need to know how fast you can do all that shit. Because if you can do that, but you can't hoop, fuck all that, nigga. I don't care to see it. And you've already proven you can hoop. So come on with it.
But we specified top guys though. So yeah, of course, OG, we know these niggas can ball. But I'm just speaking as far as this is what, but this is the process. And like I think, and it's not even just a Shador and Cam thing, OG. It's the whole top 10, top 13 players is not doing it. Like that's my problem. Like the quarterback shit. Okay, cool. You don't want to go out there and do your drills. You might fuck up. You might run slow as hell in the 40. But it ain't just them. It's a lot of other people. Like, and I think that's bullshit to me. Cause like now you want to skip all this, like Ev said, just to talk about me. But nigga,
Yeah,
can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you
yeah,
hear
we
you.
got
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
I don't know.
I'm with
Something
you,
must
Ted.
happen.
I'm with you, Ted. It's like they skipping the process, bro. It's like they skipping what
Yeah, but but
everybody else done did. Like, who
okay, but
cares?
listen to
Like,
that. But the worst thing I hate to hear is the niggas say, and this is in anything, business or whatever.
yeah,
Well, this is the way it's always been, so we just need to keep on doing it like that because that's just what we always did. Well, does that still make sense? Does it still that give me a valid reason why it makes sense for us to do this, and then we can talk about if we should continue doing it. But if your reason for continuing doing it is we've always done it like that, that's just what it is, nigga.
OG,
That's the quickest way to that's a broke ass system, bro. That's broke.
OG. What's a reason for them not to do it besides you
Because
seeing them
I've
on the?
already proven and I have nothing to gain. I'm gonna lose something if I don't go out here and run that 40 to your liking. I'm gonna lose something if I don't go out here and shuttle to your liking. Even though I've already proven I'm a motherfucking winner on the field. So now you're gonna take now you finna take credit away from not necessarily credit, but you're gonna take points away from me because I can't do these drills fast. That's the one that you know what in
OG,
basketball I hate is a nigga that can drill like a motherfucker but can't hoop. I hate that. A nigga can go out there and shoot around some cones like a motherfucker. That
you know,
nigga, he's the best motherfucking
I don't know if
drill
I'm tripping,
guy there
OG.
is, but he can't hoop.
I ain't
I
never
know a
seen
bunch of
nobody in the
niggas
NBA.
like that.
I ain't never seen nobody in the NBA
Shit, you ain't been
skip
around
this
long
shit.
enough, nigga. Come with me. I'll show you a bunch of niggas. Them niggas is motherfucking cone warriors. But you put them
Yeah,
up against some niggas.
yeah,
Shit. Hold on, man. Y'all didn't tell me it was gonna be that type of shit. Hold
I
on,
got you.
man.
I don't know, OG. I just
I,
think
I like I said, I
I
had got
think
a
they should
call.
do it, bro. I think they
I
should
got a
do it.
call.
I don't
I
see
got a
an issue
call,
with
so
it.
I ain't really hear a little bit of what you said, but I just came back. All I'm saying is I get the quarterback shit, the Shador, the Cam shit, OG. I get that. You know, they quarterbacks, they already top two, top three, but it's not just them. It's you got well, some edges are hurt, but the receivers.
The
some
receivers can't be skipping this shit, bro.
some corners, some safeties. You get what I'm saying? Some defensive ends. If you not already a projected top 45 pick, they skipping it. Receivers skipping it, corner skipping it, safety skipping it, and they just want to do it on pro day. Which I get it, bro. Like that's cool. All I'm speaking for. This is what you have to. Everybody else had to go through it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas who we think are will be the one of the top players in a position of all time. Everybody did it, but just because y'all feel like y'all that nigga, y'all this and that, y'all did this. Now you skipping what everybody else went through because you feel like you just one of them. Like nah, bruh. And it ain't just a quarterback thing. It's a lot of them. Go look at it right. It's a lot of niggas that are top 15 picks that are not doing a pro day. They only do. I mean, not pro day, a combine. They only doing their own pro day.
But if one of them was my niggas, if one of them was my family members, if one of them was my just nephews or whatever, and they came to me and hey, what you think I ought to do? And if the nigga has already, if he is Shador Sanders, nigga, don't go. What you going for? What you gonna prove? What else? What you gonna get out of going there?
And
Besides,
my
niggas
thing
gonna get
with
a
that,
chance to
my
see you
last
do
comment
these
about the
drills,
combine shit, that shit
huh?
is for niggas who's trying. What's the word? What's the word I'm trying to
Trying
say?
to get on for the niggas that ain't proven
Trying to
yet.
make it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm all for
No,
them. I'm good for the ones that still
combines.
trying to get on, but the ones
The
that got their foot,
combine
yeah.
allows teams to do all of their medical evaluations of all the players they're interested at once. That's really the because you can't trying to do that at a pro day, do medical evals, and then bring your own staff and all this other shit. That's really what combines are for. What the combine is for. It's for them to get all of the medical info and testing that they need out at one place. The NFL provides all of the medical staff, so it's not upon teams to have to do that. They've already been approved by the PA and everything else, and it just allows them to get testing done at once.
Yeah, because that's the combines where all of them go. Everybody
Yeah,
don't come to your pro day, but everybody
yeah.
comes to the combine.
And that way, instead of having to continue to get be medically tested at your pro day by each of the teams that are there, you can just get it done at the combine and send that information out, and you don't have to worry about, oh, well, teams don't have to worry about, like, oh, is this valid? What doctor did you use? Is by an approved doctor that IIS has used. That's why the combine, that's truthfully like the biggest pro of the combine is the medical side of it all. Interviews, those are going to happen regardless. Tryouts and skill drills and all that shit, that's going to happen regardless.
Yeah,
It just,
that's at the pro day. That's so yeah, I
yeah.
get that.
Yeah,
But like I said, I just wanted to clear that up with OG. Like I didn't want to just make this a Cam and Shadur thing. It ain't just them two. So
no, and
that
I
was
hear
my
you on that. I hear
yeah.
you on that. I'm talking about the tight end. I'm talking about the D end. I'm talking about any nigga that has proved himself and we know he can play. I don't see how they benefit that. Now, if you want to go to the combine so you can submit your medicals, you get your medicals done, you can submit all to different teams. Okay, go do that. But you ain't got to shuffle. You ain't got to shuffle past now one of these motherfucking cones. Don't expose yourself at all. Don't do it. If you because you got a chance to fuck up your money and you got one chance to get this money. So don't fuck it up. That would be my take on it. Nigga,
Do
you,
you think
you
it
have
helped them
nothing
at?
to
Do you
gain.
think
I'm
it?
gonna
Do you
fuck
think
my
it can help
money.
them at all?
How
Do you think
can
it
it
help?
help him? Now, if
The
I've already proved what are you gonna get out of seeing Shador go throw a ball out there to a nigga running on the field with no defense on it? What are you gonna get out of that? You
I
already
think
know what
You
Shador
can't
can do.
I think
you
it
can't
Nah,
say
not
that
depends
you
doing,
can't
not
you
on
can't
doing.
say that though, OG, because that's what he about to go do next week.
one. I was gonna say that's what he about to go do
Throw
this
the
pro
niggas
day.
with no defense. He about to
Yeah,
go
but
do it.
They just want to
I
record
guess
that
the
shit
point the
And
and
your
get
point
you
pro
point
day
I'm
one,
about
trying
to
bro.
be scripted, which we
the,
all
the,
Scripted as
the
know it's gonna
overall
hell.
be
point I'm trying to
scripted.
Scripted as
make
hell,
is
bro.
don't put yourself in a situation where you can fuck your money off if it's not necessary.
My
I guess
thought
that's the easiest
process
way for me to
is
say it.
my thought process is for a Shadur or for a Cam, realistically, is it going to do much to boost their stock? No. Can it do something to possibly, quote unquote, hurt their stock? I mean, maybe. So, yeah, for them, probably not. But for, here's my thing, if you're not going to do a combine, why do a pro day? If what Shadur said, which is go watch the tape, okay, why the fuck are you doing a pro day then?
and you about to go do the
If it's
same
go
drill.
watch the tape, cool. I
And
hear
you
you,
and you
dude.
and you about and you about
I
to go
hear
do the
you.
same drills, bro.
Don't do a pro day either.
The only difference is it's just you out there, not
It's
a
just
hundred other
you and
people.
you at your and you're at your school and it's your receivers and everything. But if the purpose is if the reasoning is I'm not throwing at the combine because they can see me on tape, don't do a fucking pro day because you're
All right,
not gonna have
what is the
defenders
combine
there.
and the pro day the same thing? Do you do the same thing at the
Pretty
combine
much,
and
Yes,
I
yeah.
you
don't know.
pretty
I don't know.
just about the same
Just
shit they
about
do.
like you don't do something like the I mean they don't fucking have quarterbacks do shit outside of really much passing drills at at the combine anyway. So for a Shador, like no. For a Shador and Cam,
But
your
his pro
combine
day
and your
finna be
pro day
the
is gonna be very similar. For
their
like a
pro day finna be
DN or
insane.
a tight end or whoever, yeah, they have some more drills that they probably have you do that you might not do at your pro day at the combine. But for a quarterback, no, it's gonna be pretty much the same shit just minus a 40. And like then he can still choose to run a 40 at his pro day if he
Yeah,
want.
I was about to say he can run a 40 at his pro day.
Hello?
I think he got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
man.
Toast.
on.
Watch it, bro.
I'm picking up this food right quick.
I,
Hold on. What
I
you
ain't
got,
gonna lie,
man?
bro. Should their shit finna be like so Hollywood, bro? Cameras and shit everywhere. The
Oh
same shit
yeah.
he finna do. The same shit he can do with the pro day. At the combine, he can do it. He gonna do it at the pro day.
But now, okay, but if you do it at a pro day for him, you get way more cameras and way more attention.
He's gonna get all the attention at the combine. This nigga not fucking Jackson Dart. He's gonna get all the attention at the combine. Him and Cam. They both are. They're not the first highly touted quarterbacks to be in the NFL or like prospects to come through the NFL. And all the highly touted prospects all get the same attention.
For real, to be honest, to me, them niggas gonna be. They're not even. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't even think they worth
I
enough
know what you trying.
to
I know
skip
what you
that
trying to
shit.
say, BJ. I know what you trying to
Like
say.
I don't
Without trying to sound like a hater, because you don't think Cam Ward that good, do you, BJ?
like. Let me just say this, right? Let me. They not Caleb Williams. Like you know what I'm saying. Let me just say
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Didn't Caleb Williams do the combine?
He went to the combine, yeah.
Ah, man.
But like, coming
Most
out, Caleb
quarterbacks go
Williams.
to the combine because they
You
know it
knew
just
Caleb
gives them the
Williams was
chance
number
to
one.
do both shit.
He had all the generational stuff behind him. So it's like he had expectations. To me, Cam and Shador really don't have no expectations for real. That's just me though. Like they're not going out there to go try to be the best quarterback in the league because that's not what they're expected to do. Y'all was
I get
expecting
what you're
that from
saying.
I said Cam Williams, Caleb Williams.
When you say that though, you say that to say what exactly?
They not them niggas.
I guess he's saying they don't. They shouldn't be the one. They don't have the talent, not the talent behind them, like the hype of behind them to be pulling
Both.
where
It's
they're
like
not doing
both,
it to
bro.
the point
Like
where you had Caleb Williams for like he said, for example, who had the insane amount of hype behind him. He did all this shit.
I mean,
and he showed it
is
on the play on the
is
field.
there a highly
Like
touted quarterback these past like 5 years that hasn't participated in the combine, like
I don't
throwing?
think so. I don't think so. All right, if I can, I know there's been receivers who hasn't done it. I know
Yeah, but like
Marvin
a
didn't do it
quarterback.
last year. Quarterback, no, I can't think of a quarterback off top of my head. That probably takes some research, but
Man
off top
Bur,
of
down
my
said
Bur,
head,
Caleb
nah.
skipped the combine.
I don't think Burrow did.
That was different though.
Yeah,
That was 2020. That was
I don't
2020.
think
That was
Burrow
different.
did either.
That was
I thought
2020. That was different.
I just heard somebody say the last 5 years.
Yeah,
No, I did. I
Oh,
20,
did.
2020 was a. I get that like that year. You give it a pass because of COVID
wait,
and
no,
shit.
that was COVID, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Yeah,
yeah,
that
COVID.
was
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
COVID.
You're right. You're
Yeah,
They
right.
all
so I
did
don't
COVID.
even know if they had a combine that year. I don't think so. Actually, thinking about it. Um. Oh, he was there, but he didn't participate. I mean, so Caleb didn't participate, but for the most part, most high profile, highly touted quarterback prospects participate in the combine and pro days because It gives them an opportunity to show that I can do this, quote unquote. I can do these same passing drills with my people and without my people. That's really what it's the statement that you're trying to make is that I don't need to be at home in my system with my coaches, with my receivers to throw as well as I do. Because you don't know the receivers that you're throwing to at the combine. I mean, you might, but you don't really
Everything just
find
a
them.
show. Everything
It's
just a
really
show,
just a
man.
show.
Especially with Shadir. Not fuck with Shadir, but this shit finna be a show, bro.
Trevor Lawrence didn't do it. Okay, thanks.
Trevor Lawrence didn't do it. I ain't know
Yeah.
that.
So there are a few.
Another quarterback that was worth the hype of him not going.
Yeah, they
Oh,
call him
I
generational too.
just don't know what
Now,
you
now
said.
he don't got the hype, but coming out of college,
Burrow
he had
showed up
hype
and
for
didn't
sure.
do it. So we're Burrow, Caleb, and Tila.
Three quarterbacks that you knew that were going to be them niggas in the NFL. Well, assume to.
Yeah, I thought it was because of COVID, because of Burrow, but I guess
Bro,
he
like
just
I
did.
said, I wasn't trying to make this. I specifically said a couple times, I wasn't trying to specifically make this about the quarterbacks, bro. I get that part.
You saying the top guys, period.
Yeah, like it's not just them. That was my question to Ed. Like, do you think top 10, top 12, 13 players, do you think that's is going to be the new norm? Not doing the pro day. I mean, not doing the combine, but doing the pro day. It's not just the quarterbacks, bro. That was my point.
I'll say I think we've seen a number of DNs, wide receivers, corners, just like non-quarterbacks. I mean, I would say without the exception of like running backs. Like non-quarterbacks go to the combine and like that combine performance boost their draft stock. Right? So if like say we're taking it at outside of the players that are potentially going to be drafted, what top 5 or 6, I think there's always an opportunity for players that are going to be drafted like mid to late first round, especially if your draft grade or your draft projections are second round. It is more opportunity for you to get put in front of coaching, I mean teams and staff and give them more opportunities to see you um and hopefully boost your draft stock because that's what you want to do with that as well. If you're one of those players, you hope that your combine and your pro day boost your draft stock for those top players, regardless of like who they are. Um, you know, maybe it becomes a trend, but I truthfully don't think it will be.
Mhm.
And I throw some love in there too. Like a lot of players too. This year are hurt as well, and I do know that. So I get that point as well. A lot of top guys are hurt. That's part of the reason why they're not doing it either. So I don't think they just some players probably didn't just back out. They probably would have did it if they weren't hurt, but it's just what I'm seeing. Like I'm starting to see it now on Twitter. Like a lot of top guys not doing it. They just want to do a pro day.
Okay. Good combo. Overall, good question. I
That's
don't got a
probably
problem with
the
the question.
best thing to do moving forward, though.
To not do it.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense for players to do pro days. I think the combine, just something about the combine, I think is just more hoopla as opposed to the work for real. I think pro days are truly where players can like lock in, focus on the work, surrounded by the group that they've been with for however many years they've been in college before they decided to make this transition. And I just think it's what's best. And you get to avoid the media circuit that you go through when you go to the combine. Nobody can ever convince me that going to the combine is what's in the best interest of the players. It's just some grueling shit that the league puts them through. Not talking about the individual workouts, but the whole shebang, the hoopla of it all, the media part of it, how many interviews they do, sitting in the rooms, etc. Like, yeah, if you ever spoken to anyone who's done the combine, that's not that's not conducive for an athlete to really perform at his best. But guys go out there and do it every year, like. But I think moving into the future, you'll see a lot more guys um, potentially do pro days and leave it at that.
Yeah, that was my question. That was my question. Yeah, do you think that'd be the new norm? That's all I was asking.
Okay. Yeah,
Wes,
West is
do you think the hoopla and everything, do you think, I mean, I'm personally against that, the media, the interviews, and all the other weird shit they be having them doing the interviews, all of that stuff. I don't think it's necessary to do there. But do you think, just kind of like looking at it from another perspective, do you think that's also to see how someone will perform when you are in the NFL? Because like if you are a top draft pick, you will still have to talk to the media before, like after practices, before game, well, not before games, but after games, whether you win or lose. Like there's always going to be an element of like the circus that comes once you, if you're a top guy and you get drafted in the NFL, and there always is going to be cameras and everything. So do you think that that's like their way of trying to see how do you perform despite all of this extra shit that's going on?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I definitely think there's a means to an end with this, and it's all about trying to put you under pressure and see how well you do. Also, you know, potentially like not just pressure, but hey, let's make you lethargic too, and let's see how well you perform under those circumstances as well. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna dedicate so much time to things that are not football, but that come with the business of football, and see how you still perform under the big lights and the gaze of whoever is out there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much truly the sole reason, aside from like it's still a smart move financially for the NFL. But nobody can ever convince me like that talent is truly being evaluated. Like that's not you don't need this for true talent eval.
good combo. Yeah, you definitely side with OG on that stance. Good combo overall though. Shout out to Tez for that question. Um anybody have any more comments on it, or y'all want me to take it back to the NBA?
Definitely
Nah, I'm
back,
cool.
but
I'm cool.
I
You
was
go back.
waiting. That's why I was waiting. Like, but the combo got so good, I did want to come up and give my 2 cents. But yeah, NBA for sure.
All right. We circling back to the NBA now. Um what screen did I have shared? I think I had this screen shared. All right, back to the slate. Um, and we're actually right on time for the Houston and Milwaukee game. Then this is three straight games. I don't know. Jalen Green play. I don't know how he shot. I'm just looking at the box score. Let me see how he shot. West can probably point to more of the
Well,
performances
nigga just
last
hooping,
season.
for
Okay.
shit,
Was the Damian Lillard missed that last three at the end? Man, he shot terrible. 7 for 22. Did you tap into this game at all by chance? I know OG was
Look,
up here. I
I
don't know
don't
if
miss
he.
the Jalen Green game, bro. I don't miss the Jalen Green game, but
Bro, you're
OG can go
crazy when it
first.
comes to Jalen Green. He ain't up no more. But he come back up here. Bro, you're crazy when it comes to Jalen Green and Russ and all that shit. You just ridiculous, bro.
That nigga be trying to piss me off. I already, and he get me every time. I took the bait because I'm here. I got a mic. Um, but no, I gotta give Green his props. He been playing good last few games, but again, and I'm not trying to shit on him. I don't want to make this a positive, negative thing. But like I said, I just know. Well, history has told us that it'll be 5 or 6 good, and it'll be 5 or 6 bad. So hopefully that's not the case because he's still on my team. But he had some big shots last night. He had some big shots. So kudos to the nigga that Sengun almost fucked the game off late, trying to throw a behind the back pass with
Yeah, I don't
three.
know. Yeah, that was wild.
I don't know what I mean. You don't have to be. It ain't got shit to do with no rookie, no young player. You've been playing basketball long enough, so you know time in possession, bro. We went in the game up three, got the ball, 15 seconds left, whatever, however much time was left, and you throwing a behind the back pass for real. I would have even questioned if you'd have went to even tried to shoot the ball at that point in time. But trying to that's just inexcusable. Luckily, we were still able to win the game though.
Running from
'Cause
the free throw line. That's what
huh?
killed him. running from the free throw line. He gotta.
Nigga
He
wasn't
just gotta
running from no
embrace it.
motherfucking free throw line,
I
nigga. He wasn't
promise you,
running
he
from.
was. He split. He split two of his last three times at the free throw line. So I think, but I could be wrong. I just think that's what that was. I think it
Nah,
was him trying to one also make an incredible play, but I think quietly in the back of his head, I don't want to have to go to the free throw line.
I don't get the impression that he's afraid of the free throw line. I'll look a little more closely into that though, but I don't get that impression. I could be wrong though, but yeah, like I said, and actually, man, and me and Low, what Low you in? I don't know if Low in here, but Low, and I'm gonna say this because I want niggas to know how thorough I am, and because if it ever happens outside of this, you'll know why I don't pay it. But Low, me and Low talked about betting this game yesterday in here. We never signed off on it in the text or DM. And I was bullshitting this morning because I actually fell asleep on the game. If I'm being honest, I finished watching it this morning. A nigga said, and I saw he had texted me. He said, "Hey, hey, we still betting this." I ain't respond because I was asleep. And then this morning, I bullshit with the nigga. And I said, "Send my money, nigga." And he sent me the $50. But we never signed off. So I sent the 50 right back to him. Now we never squared this off, so it's all good. I ain't trying to big up myself. I want you niggas to know that that's the way I do shit. If we don't sign off on it
OG,
on the DM, I'm not paying nothing, nigga. So I said I'll get
OG.
that money back. Say again?
You know you tried to get me on this game, right? And you want to know why I ain't bet?
Why
Think I'm
not,
dumb?
nigga?
Okay,
Why you ain't bet?
because I ain't dumb.
Oh. And then a man got kicked out the game late, bruh. I don't know what the fuck that was about. It looked a little rough. I don't know. I thought it was definitely a flagrant one. I didn't think it should have been a flagrant two. I don't think he should have been kicked out of the game. So, but it is what it is, and we were able to overcome it. I was a little nervous in that game. Every game counts at this point. My money is on the line now. So, and I was talking big shit earlier, and I'm still talking big shit. But yeah, I was a little nervous at the end of that game, especially when he got kicked out of it. But we were able to win the game, man. Fred ain't gonna be back to the first, which is probably Saturday. Nigga can't come back soon enough. But yeah, we holding it down. Big up
Y'all
to
probably
Tennessee.
y'all probably get to 50. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gotta win 14 more games before y'all lose 10.
Yeah,
Yes, 14. I don't know. We'll see.
I think we
Do
get to
y'all
50.
do y'all got a tough stretch coming up? Because I need y'all
It's
to
gonna
lose a
be
couple of
close for
games.
sure.
February,
Yeah, I
I
be
mean
needing
not
y'all niggas to
February.
lose games.
Yeah, March is gonna be. It's not. March ain't gonna be as tough as January was. It's about shit. But it's tough. And so
Man,
we
I ain't
if
gonna lie,
we
bro. Y'all
come.
probably get that. Y'all probably get that shit. Nah, y'all probably get it.
No
I
more
think
If
Utah.
I had
No
to be
more
real, I'm
Utah
looking at
games. I don't know, man. They fucked off so many games that they just shit like the stretch going into the All Star break really
yeah, this was
changed the
yeah.
outlook of their season
I have.
because go ahead.
I was gonna say I have no idea how we finished up January the way we did when I was worried that we would at least just be one game above 500 for the month. I'm talking about being like 8-7. I finished the month 8-7, and we kicked January's ass, and then February was
Mhm.
a lot softer, bro. And we lost. I don't. I know we lose. I know every team loses games to bad teams here and there, but that shit is. I mean, we've been losing to a lot of bad teams since the beginning of the season. So at some point, the shit starts to be a reality. It kind of is what it is. If I had my choice, I always want to be the team that can beat the good teams and kind of have some slip ups against some bad teams because beating the good teams really gives me a kind of a more of an indicator of who we are. But we gotta come on, man. We gotta start winning something. That game the other day against Utah, back to back for
Yeah,
both teams. Utah
unacceptable.
not
Yep.
playing nobody. I mean, everybody was hurt on Utah for the most part. They had a couple of people still playing, but you got to win that game, bro. Especially at this point in the season. You want to lose that game? Yeah, lose that motherfucker in December, bro. But you can't lose. You cannot lose that in late February if you try to make a playoff push. Hopefully, we can show that shit up though. Hopefully, we can. I think we get to 50 though. Ev. I think it'll be somewhere around 50 or 51.
Yeah, I think
We'll
it's
see.
turning in that
It'll
direction.
be interesting for sure. It'll be somewhere between 48 and 51, like he said. So I'm eager to see it. And yeah, I'm interested to see how that
All I
plays out.
all I need is Memphis to get more wins in them, and that can hold me off in some bets. But if Memphis happen to if the Rockets win more games than Memphis and Rockets win 50 games, oh, I'm down.
They're not
I
catching
need that.
Memphis though, bro.
That's
They're
I
two
not
believe
catching
games,
you.
Wes.
I
Them niggas
believe you.
wrestled last night with the Phoenix all in overtime and shit. We can catch. That's gonna be the weakest team in that top five right now. I'm telling you, that's the weakest team up there right now. They winning, but they skating. They are skating, and it's against some bad teams too. So I don't know. I know Miles thinks differently, of course, but I think they're gonna be the one that drop from. I think they currently sitting at 3. I think
Bro,
they're gonna end
OG,
up
OG,
somewhere
OG,
around
OG, OG, OG,
around
OG. Will
6
you
for
please
real,
stop?
5
Will
or
you please
6.
stop? Would you please stop? Would you please stop this fucking nonsense, man? I need you to relax. Please be for real, bro. Y'all are the most weakest team out up there, bro. Y'all lost. Nobody else is. I lost 6 games in a row. 6.
Yeah,
We
we
ain't never
did.
lost more than 3.
Yeah. How many 3 game losing streaks you had this year?
2 probably.
Okay. I just look at y'all, Miles, and I swear I don't fear nothing. I swear, I'm not even capping right now. I'm not even just talking shit. I talk a bunch of shit, and half of it just be bullshit. Nigga, I look at y'all team all bullshit aside. I can't see where anybody should be afraid of that. All bullshit aside. Ja ain't the old Ja. I give Jaren is Jaren, but beyond that, bro, I'm not. I don't know, style of play, team makeup, all that. I'm not overly worried about y'all. And I don't think nobody should be. Respectfully, I should say.
But yeah, man, I
I
was
said, don't worry about you, bum
I was
ass nigga.
impressed
Either.
with the Rockets.
Fuck around and get swept. Okay.
I'm weak.
All right,
But
Ma. I ain't mean cause no trouble, nephew. I'm just talking, man. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just telling the truth. Sometimes truth hurt. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, yeah, this was a good game for me. I was impressed with the Rockets. The Bucks. I mean, I think the Bucks are who they are, and it's funny. Like the Rockets are a better team, quote unquote. But playing the Bucks, it's like one of those games where every time, for me, when they walk into games against teams with clearly the best player on the floor, which is more often than not, it's like, okay, how do you all stack up? And it was good to see them win that game. It was good to see them, defend Giannis well for the most part. Um, and just to see their young players show up on both sides of the ball. Like the leaders led yesterday, and Jalen and Sengun. And role players pitched in, did what they needed to do. Um, the more I watched Jabari Smith Jr., the more I realized that I don't think he could be traded. Like and obviously that's some like gas. He can be traded for the right price, but I would move Tari before I move Jabari. I think the way like we used to have this conversation, and it'll always be, you know, Tari is one of the ones I'm keeping. Am is one of the ones I'm keeping. Sengun, obviously, whatever. Now I think that conversation has shifted, and I think it's shifted in Jabari's favor. I think if they had to protect a player between the two, it should be 10. Um, that kid, he's good. He's good, man. And growing pains for sure because the shot is, what they need from him. And when it's not falling consistently, it can really, really make you sour on a kid. But I think Jabari is a really, really good player in the making. I'll say that in the making. And yeah, shout out to Rockets for getting a W, much needed W. And we'll see how they close the season.
That win last night means jack shit if we lay an egg against San Antonio today.
Yeah,
So hopefully we get that taken care of too.
agree.
These back to backs might end up hurting y'all though. A
They on
lot
back
of
to
back to
back
backs.
too. They on back to back too. So I'll be right there with you if they weren't. But I mean they limping and they on a back to back too. So we need to get this done. I don't care what it take, get that shit done.
That's fair.
Good Jabari shout too. I was looking at his game log. I understand he played about 30 or so minutes in all 3 games since he returned. So it's good to see that he came right back in and no restriction, jumped right back into the smoke and playing basketball. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, obviously right now he's coming off the bench. So I think as long as he maintains that 25 to 30 when they have their core 7 healthy. Obviously I'm just adding Fred to that 7. I think they'll be good to go.
Now he definitely gonna get close to starting minutes if he don't start.
Mhm.
Our man out right now is Cam. Cam has been
Nah, but I'm not putting Cam into that. So how you think the minutes distribution going to go with the seven. I'm not putting Cam into that. I'm putting the starting five right here last night, obviously without Fred, Jabari, and then
Mhm.
Fred coming in. How you think that's going to, because you had six guys play 30 or more minutes. With Fred in there, how is that going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So how do you think that'll go? The minutes will go.
I think Fred is going to start. I think. I
Probably
don't know if
Tari come
Jabbar.
down.
Yeah, Tari's definitely going to come down. He won't be in the
Yeah,
starting
probably.
line. He definitely won't be in the starting lineup. So when Fred come back, he'll probably take Tari's spot. And I think at some point he's gonna have to make a decision on Dylan and Jabari. I think that's a spot where
Yep.
Jabari logically slides into, and at some point, coach gonna have to make that decision. But
Who
yeah,
do you think who would, so because again, like you said, obviously out of these seven guys, because this is your playoff seven right here. This would be your seven in the playoffs. Who do you think is going to play the least amount of minutes out of the seven? We got Tari as one. Who do you think will be that other one though? Like if you had to choose between Dylan and Jabari, who would you choose? Or you think it's gonna go game by game basis type thing?
I think they'll play more than seven. I think they'll play eight. I think all those guys you just mentioned gonna get
Nah, yeah,
minutes.
nah, for sure. Aaron and Jeff, they'll Aaron or Jeff, they'll probably play right in the playoffs. But I'm just saying, like the main seven is gonna play 25 plus minutes a night, regardless. That's the seven that I'm
Mhm.
referring to right now, or 20 plus minutes a night, regardless. I'll say that's the seven
Nah,
I'm referring to.
25 is right. I
All right,
think that's yeah, I think that's how that
yeah,
gets distributed.
yeah.
Unless
So you
one is
saying,
just having an awful game and then
mhm,
it comes down. But yeah, that's pretty much what they're gonna do. And they're going to um have a lot of length on the court. That's just
yeah,
what it's gonna be like, and since they don't truly have a backup big, like they have backup bigs, but Steve O's lost favor. And it's he's injured, man. It's like he's lumbering. You could see it. It is what it is. But he serves a really good purpose, like a real purpose in certain matchups. So I think it's matchup dependent when Steve-O gets the call. But last night would have been one of those matchups, and he wasn't even in favor over Jock last night. But I
mhm,
do think you'll see exactly what you said, of where those seven are the mainstays, and then when they do go like to a backup five in the playoffs, I think they probably go small ball.
yeah,
With and by small ball, I'm saying like Jabari at the five,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
not he's
Yeah, I don't.
6'10", 6'11".
I don't think you'll see Aaron Holiday getting much burn, if at all. I don't know if he'll get off the bench, and I don't. And you won't see Jeff Green either
Who you think will be
in
the
the
eight then?
playoffs. It'll be the
Who you think
ones we talked about with Tari. So it'll be Fred, Jalen, Sengun. Let's just go with Dylan right now, and Amin. And so that leaves Tari, Jabari, and who else is there?
that's what I'm wondering. Who you think that eighth guy gonna be then? If you
I think it'll be Steven Adams. I know Wes was just mentioning Steven Adams. I think that was more around from a matchup perspective last night. I think their big guy Lopez, he stays out on the perimeter a lot. So I don't think that would have been a good game for Steven Adams to play a whole lot of minutes. I think he'll, and I think they also want to just protect him and try to keep him ready for the playoffs. So I think he'll be that other guy getting those minutes.
mm,
Okay, that's fair. That's really fair.
yeah,
Yeah,
Um, and I think, like, to answer your question directly, Ev, I just
hmm
think it'll be based off of how they're playing. If
yeah,
Dylan If Dylan isn't playing better than Jabari,
yeah,
I think Jabari gets the nod over him.
yeah,
If and same vice versa, like I think that's what that boils down to. I think Tari, he is the one who, for sure, I think his minutes will be tied to how he's producing. In terms of like if he scales up, I think he'll definitely play his 5 minutes per game, whatever. But in terms of getting more, it'll be like, okay, are you playing better than the guys who are ahead of you? That's kind of how it's gonna go, and that's what Ime's always been on. Like Ime
yeah.
is a earn your keep type.
What have you done for me lately, kind of
Yeah.
coach? Yeah, yeah.
So you know, but it'll definitely be interesting, man. That team they're funny to me, man, because when 4 and 28 are playing well, that team is that's a real team. Like it's a real team. It's just you never know. You know every night you roll the ball out there, it's like, okay, what do we get? And I think that obviously that's a cause for concern. But when they're playing well, they can compete with everybody.
Yeah.
Um,
I
because their
agree. I
defense
agree.
is what it is.
Yeah, I agree. It's just a matter, like you said, just getting them two to be consistent every night, and we just knowing what we're gonna get. Yeah, I mean, that makes us very tough. But when we're inconsistent and we got to rely on our defense for a full 48, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, yeah. So we'll see. But I think eventually, I think those guys will start to get. I hope they start to get a little bit more consistent. I just, yeah, we'll see. But I like where we are, man. I like the team a lot. I think we're gonna be a team. I don't think anybody's gonna want to see in that first round of the playoffs, because it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a dog fight, if for nothing else. But that's all I got on that one there.
Appreciate that, OG. Um, appreciate. Wait, what teams in the West in the playoffs that y'all potentially play you feel like y'all can't beat?
Which team do
So
I
right
think
now
we
y'all the
can
fifth.
beat?
Yeah. So right now y'all can't. Right now y'all the fifth seed. It's looking like y'all gonna play Memphis, Nuggets, or the Lakers regardless. Who would you want to see the most out of them three?
Out of the Nuggets and the Lakers, give me the Lakers. Uh,
Nah,
and-
Memphis to Memphis too. Put
oh
them in the
yeah.
boat too.
Oh shit. Well, give me in order. Give me Memphis
Yeah.
first, then give me Lakers second, and then give me Nuggets third.
Okay.
In that order.
Okay.
If a nigga thinking about changing his mind, I'll hurry up and double down on that motherfucker. I want Memphis first. I hope I get Memphis first.
But you think you're gonna beat Memphis and Lakers in the first round regardless? Like where you at with that?
I think the Lakers. I think we can. I think the Lakers will be a little bit tougher, if I'm being honest, because our strong suit is defense, and we're going to put our defense up against two of the best offensive players in the game at this point in time. So that would be tough, right? But as far as Memphis, yeah, I'm not concerned about that. We should have 4-0 them niggas. We 3-1,
But
and
you
the and the fourth
didn't.
and the fourth one got
But you
away,
did it,
and the
OG.
fourth one got away. So I'm not
Sorry
worried
ass
about them
niggas. Worry about you fuck niggas,
niggas.
man. I got Dylan Brooks on y'all team, bro. I got y'all. That's the definition of he with us. Don't worry about no Dylan Brooks.
But
Bunch of
we
young
got
niggas
a
who ain't never played in the
we
playoffs.
Now
but
all
difference
that's
is we
fine
got
and
a nigga we
dandy.
can put
They'll
in
fuck
if
around
he
and beat
ain't acting
y'all,
right.
man.
No, they won't.
They'll fuck around and
Nigga,
beat y'all.
No,
bruh,
they
That's not
won't.
an
them
easy
niggas went three,
series for
three and
them.
one in the season
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
three.
It's not easy for
Yeah,
Man, we
them.
it
the
is.
manhandled them niggas for 4 games. All bullshit aside. The last one
Cap.
got away. We
No, he
manhandled them
got
niggas for four
away.
I ain't
games.
gonna
He
lie,
got away. OG, none of them games
tripping.
was blowouts. All them games was close.
You
You're
stop
tripping.
lying, nigga.
So
The
it ain't no
second
way
one
you
was a
Am
think
I
you
lying?
blowout.
gonna sweep
The
them.
second one was a blowout. We
No, it was
20
not.
pieced you niggas. Yes, 20 ain't
No,
a
y'all didn't.
blowout? Yes, we
Y'all didn't.
did.
Y'all didn't beat us by 20. What are you saying?
In the second game?
Nope.
Yes,
Let
we
me
did.
see. Let
Look
me
at
find it. Let me find it. I'm finna look at it. Hold on. OG, y'all beat us. That was the first game.
okay, well the first one. I wasn't sure which one it
The
was.
first that was in October. The second game, y'all beat us by 4. This third game, y'all beat us by 2. The last game, we beat y'all by 1. So stop lying up here, bro.
I didn't lie. I just got the
Stop lying
game.
up
I
here,
got the
OG.
games confused.
Stop
I
lying
didn't
up here,
lie.
dude. Stop lying up here.
The fact,
And
the fact that that was even a bump game is sad.
Oh, OG Jordan saying your tone changing now.
oh God, it
About
is.
what? What you mean? How
Cause you
Every
were
time.
saying
so?
like, cause you saying
First
the
off,
Lakers
that
got
nigga
Luka
know how to
LeBron
get a
and
mic.
two.
He know I can't see all the comments, but he know how to come up here. Scary ass nigga.
Man, nah,
Mal said something about y'all barely beating them. OG.
Yeah, he said he said you beat us 3 times in that whole little soliloquy. He said you beat us, nigga. We beat you niggas 3 times, nigga. That's what I
But
know.
but but when it comes to the Wolves and they barely beat them, he think that's just
See
a
what I'm
clear
saying?
series,
It
huh?
don't go both ways. You know what I'm saying?
What
It
do I
don't. The
know?
logic
Funny
don't go
guy,
both
man.
ways.
Funny guy, man. Be careful with what you ask for, gang.
I'm
Stay
starting to
humble.
figure that out by Miles.
Stay humble.
He's a funny character. He really is, but he got heart
Stay
though.
humble, man. It's a I'm just letting you know, it's a different animal when them offs come. It's a different animal. I don't think you got an animal. Respectfully.
They do, but
No, they don't.
he's a little dog. Ain't
No.
nobody afraid. Nigga can't
Okay.
play with that
Tiz,
dog.
Tiz,
I
Tiz, Tiz,
Nigga ain't worried
Tiz,
I
about
give
that
Tiz,
you
little
Tiz,
that.
dog.
Tiz,
I
Tiz,
give you that,
Tiz.
OG. I
Hold
I
on,
ain't gonna
Tiz.
I ain't
Hold on,
gonna do
Tiz. Hold on,
I ain't
Dog
Tiz.
gonna
will
do him
bite, but
like
he ain't
that.
gonna cause
Hold
no
on,
harm. You
Tiz.
know what I'm
I
saying,
ain't gonna do
Ted?
him like that, OG.
The-
I actually give him that. He just a little poodle. You want him little
yeah,
poodle
he got
motherfuckers. You know what I'm
teeth
saying?
and they sharp. They'll
How,
bite, but they just gonna it ain't gonna
house
ain't gonna
dog.
cause no real damage.
House dog type shit. You take
Yeah,
him out
that
like
type of shit.
once a day type
Bite your
shit.
ankles and shit. That type of shit. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
I ain't worried about neither one of
Y'all,
you
y'all
niggas,
think
bro.
Jalen can ever be that real dog though?
Who is
Jalen
that?
Green.
What?
You
Yeah.
said
Oh, he
Jalen
said
Green?
Jern. He said
I said
Jern.
Jalen. I said Jalen.
Oh shit.
They were talking about the Rockets. Oh, y'all were talking about Sengun?
No, we
Nah, they
talking
were
about the
talking about
nigga on the other team.
No, we was
yeah,
talking
they
about
talking about
Memphis.
yeah, they
Oh,
talking
I
about
thought y'all.
Memphis.
I thought y'all
Yeah,
was
that's
talking.
a. I was
Since
like,
OG,
oh,
when OG was like, nah, I thought he said we got. My fault. My fault. That's just on me.
Nah, he
to
called
answer
he
your question,
called
to
look
answer,
he
to,
called
y'all
dude a
answer West,
poodle. Well, I called dude a
y'all answer
poodle.
West
He a
question
little
though.
dog.
I think
What
Jalen Green would
happened?
be viewed as like a dog, like a nigga that's like, you know what I'm saying,
No,
like.
no.
Little poodle. You know what I'm saying? One of them.
Yeah, I thought y'all were calling him a poodle just now.
No.
No,
I don't know who you
we
talking
weren't
about.
talking about Jalen gang.
They're talking about Ja gang. They're talking about Ja. Yeah, funny as hell.
Neither one of them teams got a
Yeah,
big dog
yeah.
up there.
Jalen should be in that combo. Yeah, no poodle.
Huh?
You hear what you want to hear. When
Yeah.
when when the
And
game was
nah,
on
that
the
nigga gonna be
line,
a poodle. That nigga gonna be a
what y'all
poodle for
do
the rest of
last
his
night when the
NBA
game
career,
was on
bro.
the line? He showed up. When the game was on the line last night, what Jalen do? He showed up. He hit the big
I,
three.
I
Hey,
don't know if I'm ever gonna consider Jalen Green a dog. Like I don't know if he's gonna get
I
that
said a
like
little
dog.
poodle.
Yeah,
Nah,
I would.
to your original question.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would put
that
him
was
in that
based off
small
of me
dog
thinking
class
you
right now.
all called
Oh,
him
okay,
a
okay.
poodle.
Okay.
Since you all did not call him a poodle, I can take a step back and be like, I think he is exactly what you all were saying about Ja and maybe Darren, whoever. Like I think he's that little poodle. Uh, uh
I
shows
You
his
see
agree.
what the
teeth every
mother
now
one.
and again.
Yeah, he gonna scare some niggas off every now, but most niggas ain't gonna. They just gonna
Nigga,
hit
nigga,
kill
nigga,
their
nigga,
ass out the
nigga gonna
dirt.
buy it. Wes nigga gonna buy the toe gang. Yeah,
Bite a nigga
toy
ankle.
about a nigga toe, man. That ain't talking about nothing.
It's funny though, because we'll get to the rest of the slate. Oh, that's the next game anyway.
Yeah,
But
that's not. I was just about to. Yeah. To
what
pivot
else?
us to the next game. One, I'm gonna start on the. I got a question before we get to the game. Do anybody in here think KD should have went to Golden State with us seeing Golden State having many success with Jimmy? We all know he turned down that opportunity to go there. Do y'all think anybody think he should have went there, or just let it, just let this shit finish out here in Phoenix?
Nah, I think he did the right thing. I think the move, if he goes there, needs to be in the offseason. Because
Mm,
now he can go and be on a team with Jimmy and Steph and Dre, as opposed to going in place of Jimmy. Like it just would have been him. And it doesn't mean that team wouldn't have been, better for sure. But
mm,
um, yeah, I think Jimmy provides something that for them to actually go win, like Jimmy provides something that Durant from I just think a mentality standpoint and approach to the game on a night in night out basis, like having Jimmy and Dre, it's it's just like real dogs. And now
nah,
if
it's
you
tough.
drop
Yeah.
Durant in there, now you have um
So
you're really working with something.
you feeling that outlook over? Are you feeling Kyrie, AD, KD, or Curry, Jimmy, Dre, KD? Probably Golden State, obviously, or like,
I'm
where?
feeling Golden State. And I mean it's only rooted in the fact that the I think the pathway to get that done for Golden State is just so they don't mortgage as much. And Golden State has kind of shown the ability, in my opinion, to have a revolving door on role players. Like I feel like every time they need to, they can get some solid role players from their G League system or whatever. I just think they pick the right players to drop in that system because it is a system that's being run there. So it's a lot easier for players or to like identify who fits here, to put players beside, their stars. And I mean, when it comes to Dallas, if they make that move, they just mortgage so much. Now I still would love that team. Like that's a crazy team. Like that is insane. But I think they would have to mortgage like three of their real rotational pieces. And it just depends on who those pieces are. Like if they can get away and still have Max and PJ, I'm gonna say Dallas. If they can't
Mm,
still have Max and PJ, I'm gonna say whatchamacallit, Golden
fair.
State.
Makes sense. Thanks for answering that question, brother. Taking us to the next game, we had speaking of those two teams, the Warriors. Oh, speaking of John Morant, his team, he actually willed his team to a victory last night. I want to give him credit, him and Jalen Wells, for starters. Ja had 15 points in the fourth quarter. Obviously, hit one of the big threes that helped send the game to overtime. Actually, with Kevin Durant missing a potential game winner. Ja Morant was special, man. He was special in that fourth quarter. And I even want to say overtime period. With I think he was either scoring or assisting the ball and putting guys in positions, and especially Jalen Wood with the last dunk to end the game. So yeah, man, Ja was special. They don't win that game without Ja, and I definitely want to give Jalen Wells credit as well. And they did this without Jaren Jackson down the stretch, and obviously Phoenix had to play without Devin Booker down the stretch. So I want to say both players fought out in this one. Jaren was having a damn good game. And Booker himself was having a damn good game. He had 28 and 10 in his minutes. And Jaren had like 28. Jaren had 28 points, 2 blocks and a steal and 6 rebounds in 32 minutes, and 11 for 13 from the field. So that was a bummer for them to miss Jaren. But all in all three of their best players performed last night. Santi Adama also hit a big three for them down the stretch of that game as well last night. And for me, it was a good win. It was a fun game. It was a fun game to watch. A very high scoring game between both teams. They combined with 299 points. And I enjoyed it, man. So Miles, I'm gonna pass it to you real quick, obviously, because I seen some of your tweets. Like, what was going on with Memphis Twitter? Like, didn't once you can speak to the game, but what was going on with Memphis Twitter about Jaren Jackson? They wasn't like satisfied with his play or something like that. What happened? I was seeing some of your tweets. I wasn't seeing all of them though. Or Grizzlies Twitter, I want to say, not Memphis Twitter. If you active, Miles. I don't think Miles is active. Probably busy at work real quick. So I'll continue. One, Bill playing better offensively since he got slided back into the starting lineup, but that just really doesn't help the team, man. I want also I want to give Bobo credit. Bobo as well been playing good basketball. I want to say in February. Let me look at his numbers in February. He's been playing good basketball this month as well. But the team overall is just it's really such a disappointment, man. And it's only one guy that I know that called this shit out. I really just want to give Wes a lot of flowers, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to give Wes a lot of flowers because we recorded an episode. Uh, we recorded an episode literally in October, as far as which team you think is going to take a step back in their respective conference or whatever the case may be. And he went out there and said Phoenix. I was like, well, I think at the time I was like, whoa, Phoenix? Like, I don't think Phoenix taking no step back, bro. Like, I think a full season of KD, Booker, and Bill, all them guys for the most part being more healthy, which I think this season it has been that has been the case. I want to say, and they're now what 26 and I don't even know their record 30 probably 27 and 31. So same thing. Not good on the road. They don't have the strongest home record either. So I don't know, man. The Sun,
None of their players is panning out for him.
yeah. Oh
Like,
damn, I
think
ain't.
about it.
Jones,
They got Tyus Jones.
it was a bad.
Everybody got happy. Oh, they got a PG Wooty Woo. Nigga don't need to do nothing
He
there.
can't play no defense. Grayson Allen,
But that right there, Nurkic was the issue. They got rid of him.
they
Bill
got
was the issue. You can't get rid of him. You paid Grayson Allen. They finally playing Bobo. It's like don't matter what you do,
they got
what's gonna happen with them. They're not going in the right direction, bro.
they
Yeah, they're
got
just
one.
they're just
That sounds hot, man.
go
That
ahead.
sound brings us back to the direction conversation, man. That's funny.
No, they had a
It's
direction
like
because
last
you can
year.
have a direction
Last
and just
year, you know
doesn't.
what I'm saying? I feel like last
I'm
year
not
they
gonna
had to
say the
do something
sky.
with it,
A lot
and
of this
now
shit
this
goes
year it's
like
just like shit hit
like Ryan
hit
Dunn,
the
their
wall.
best. Ryan Dunn is their best defender from the and he began like 7 minutes a night.
Yeah,
They
that's what I was about to point to. I think just you can't. They're offensively slanted and they don't have a hub. Like I love Durant. I don't think he's an offensive hub. Um, and because of that, and again, I could be wrong about that statement. He may be a hub on the right team, but again, that team, like, is he a good enough hub to be on a team with no defense? And that's the answer to me right now is clearly no. Like, as good as he is offensively, if you can't get any stops, if you're not surrounding him with any athletes that can guard up and help him out, nah, because you're relegated to half court basketball. And I I've always said this about Bill. I think Bill has played relatively well, at least from an offensive standpoint, in Phoenix. The issue is, like, to what avail? Like, what does it matter? Like, what does it mean, rather? Like, last year, he was hurt more often than not, too. So that hurt them last year. But this year, since they've reinserted him in the starting lineup, I mean, he's hooping every game. I think they've lost all of those games except for one. So it's just, it is what it is. And granted, it's still a small sample, but yeah, that team just, two one way. They're a one way team, and I don't think any of their players garner that you know great of an offense or can lead that great of an offense to where um, they can overcome not being able to get consistent stops, especially since nobody on their team controls pace,
I know
and
we
that's
look.
the other
Yeah,
thing.
you just said what I was about to go actually, and I obviously we're 2 years removed from it. But was trading Chris Paul and Aiton the right move around Booker and KD, or was just trading Aiton and should have kept Chris Paul? Like, how do you feel about that?
I said it the other day. I wouldn't have traded, and I said it at the time. I wouldn't have traded Aiton for Nurkic. There's no world in which I'm doing that.
Yeah,
And granted, I understand it's not revisionist history. I get it.
yeah,
Aiton was um like becoming a disaster.
Distressed.
yeah.
People weren't happy with him around the organization,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. But being you you just you
He
don't
still
put on
had
young
4 years on
talent.
his contract. You didn't have to do that. Well, that's yeah, that's what you get, man. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you don't put on young talent. And if you do, you have to do it for the proper piece or pieces. And Yusuf Nurkic, it just never made sense. I don't know how anyone in that organization. And I had debates about this with Swiper. Like Swiper was like, "I'm telling you, man, yeah," and it's like, no, bro, Yusuf Nurkic is not going to be that. It's like, but he does the things you need a big man to do, and he's willing to do them. And Aiton's not. Doesn't matter. Are you good at the sport? Yay or nay? And even if Aiton sucks at the sport, at least he was more mobile and he could do certain things, even when he was unwilling to do them consistently. When he did them, he was better at doing them than Nurkic. So I just and
Are we
again, you know,
are, are we just gonna forget what happened to Aiton to end that season? The Denver Nuggets series, Game 6,
no, I'm not
got benched
forgetting it.
in Game 5, where he literally fourth quarter he sold him.
He spoke to that gang. He basically spoke to that
Nobody
Yeah,
without
and
pinpointing that. Go ahead, go ahead.
you would have to flip him. But yeah, I agree with you with the Nurkic wasn't the answer. CP3 niggas, he was old, bro. Like CP3 wasn't the it was the bill in return. Like you could have moved
Yeah, let me slide in here in a second.
You
All
could
right.
I
have
got
moved
two.
CP3 without getting a untainable contract. And in the Aiton situation, you could have flipped Aiton for a better player like Nurkic. You couldn't like Aiton's value was so depleted. I think it was like the Nurkic level player. Like like it was like you gonna get that for that because his value
hold
was
on.
not there.
Tumani Kamara was in Phoenix.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
drafted
they
him in the
drafted
second
him.
round. Yeah, they drafted him in the second
They
round.
He,
traded him
he
in the Aiton deal to the
even more of an issue. Shout out Trey Miller in the chat.
Yeah,
Unacceptable, bro. It's just bad decisions, man. And the Chris Paul thing, yeah, he was old, and I don't think they were crazy. Like I remember that playoffs. Like Chris Paul was he was an eyesore in both series.
yeah, for sure.
Um, so I got it, and Aiton, I get being like he can't stay here, but you got to move him for the right pieces. I don't think they did a good job of that, and they landed where they landed. And again, we've seen Chris reinvent himself so many times. I probably still err on the side of, yo, try to let him reinvent himself. See if because they made that trade middle of the season. Yes, he was diminishing, But he still can control pace. He's still at this point in his career is one of the best, like in pick and roll points per possession when he gets a pick. I think he's like top 3 still. So you gotta, that stuff matters, man. And being able to set up Durant and Book, that stuff matters. And just saying, oh well, teams are ignoring him when he's off ball. Well, shit, he don't have to be off ball that much. And when he is, he can still knock down a shot. Put more faith in him, more to do a better job the next year. I don't know, but it is what it is. They made their decision, and they are where they are. So let Miles go.
But to what was the question you asked me at first? Alex? I heard you, but I just want to make sure I
What
stick
was
to the
going
answer.
what was going on Grizzlies Twitter? Because I seen some of your tweets, but I didn't really dive into it. It's like something about going on with Jaren or
Bruh,
something.
bruh, niggas on some lame shit, bruh. Like every time, like I want to like mind you, everybody knows job been shitty this year, right? It's been on their side. Y'all done heard my 2 cents on him all season. Um, but people just been giving him all type of excuses, gang. Like, and mind you, he knows he's been playing bad. I know he's been playing bad. I done called it out. But there's been times where Jaren has looked like the best player on the team multiple times this year, and people can agree he's been the best player on the team this year. But there are people who are fans of Jaren who have been calling him the franchise because he's the one who's been consistently there between the past couple of years. He's the one who's been showing up the most, who's played the most, who has played the best. And of course, you got people who want to get clicks off, who want to get content out. They're gonna even if Jaren drops 37, 5, and 6, it's well, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. But let Ja go 7 for 25 last night, 14 or 14 from the free throw line. It's don't y'all ever question Ja Morant ever again. And I was happy when Jaren got fouled out. Like that's the dumb shit. That's the dumb shit that's been going on all season, bro. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get how you can't have both of them coincide, by each other, with each other.
Oh,
Coexisting.
Yeah, coexist. Appreciate it, love. But coexisting to the point where they're both good at the same time.
yeah,
No, either you judge this, judge the face of the team, but everybody knows that. That's why when the point was brought up a couple months ago in here, when I was like, well, why did Josh say Jaren is this? I'm like, because he's just shedding light on Jaren because everybody thought it was just Ja and some guys. Um, that's how I usually that's how in the national media sense of it. That's how it was. But that's all it, bro. It's getting lame, and it happens every single game. The games Jaren didn't drop 30, it was all his fault. We shouldn't pay him 345 million. And if you can't make, it's like I ain't never seen nobody nitpick at a player more than I have with Jaren Jackson Jr., bro. He can't do right in nobody's eyes. And then the worst part about it, the people who are the so-called, I don't even want to say leaders, because I don't even talk to them. I talk basketball with y'all all the time. But it's the leaders are one's a Knicks fan and one's a Lakers fan. They're not even Grizzly fans for real. So I don't even be trying to hear that shit from them. One nigga's not from Memphis. One nigga is from Memphis. He's a Knicks fan and
Bro,
a Grizzlies
what?
fan. The other nigga is a
That's
Grizzly fan. Even
crazy.
bruh. Like you
That's
can't tell me
crazy.
nothing. Like you can't tell me nothing about my basketball team. Like my basketball team game. When you're the ones you fanned out about Cat. You fanned out by Sengun. You fanned out about Evan Mobley. But let Jaren drop 30. Like I said, let Jaren have a good game. It's no props. It's no, you supposed to do that, bro. This is what you there for. But like I said, let Ja go 7 for 25, 14 to 14 from the free throw line. Don't mind you. I'm glad he finally showed up in the fourth. Do what the fuck he's supposed to
yeah,
been doing. But the
yeah,
but like it's like as soon as Jaren got fouled out, they forget the first 3 quarters. Cause I think Jaren had like 28, 6 and whatever
But
in the
Jaren
first
was
3 quarters,
great.
bruh.
He was
That's
great
what I'm
when he
saying. He
played.
was bro
Foul trouble was
Jaren
foul trouble, but nigga was 11 for 13 from the field. Keep going, man.
and
You cooking.
bro, he was 3 for 3 from the free throw 3-point line. Like bro, it's It's lame. And then you got, of course, I've accepted it. Ja is a moody 25-year-old who probably hasn't been used to all these people talking shit about him all the time. And they probably done got to him. They probably got to him, his dad, his homeboys, his whole little camp. So, of course, you got his cameraman on Twitter last night. Cause of course everybody sees everything that these folks have been saying. He on Twitter last night. Where those Grizzly spaces at? With the fake fans. I want to ask y'all, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm like, bro, it's like, bro, bro, it's too much going on. Every time Ja deactivated his Instagram or Twitter, it's a big thing. Every time he come back, it's a big thing. I'm like, bro, just leave this man alone. Like, just leave him alone. Bro. We know what the hell going on with dude.
Nah, he
Apparently, he
need
came out.
thicker skin though, bro. This
I
deactivating shit.
I will say he do need a little bit thicker skin. But he came out last night and said that I don't know if that was it's his actual brother, but one of his real close friends that
Yeah,
grandma passed away last night.
yeah.
But I give him a pass for that because I mean playing with a heavy heart. I've never done it, so I can't tell a man what he isn't supposed to do. But all the other shit, bro, man, this shit's getting lame, gang. Then you
I
got
do want
folks
to
with
say you
secret,
said some real shit though. You said some real shit.
bro. You got folks with hidden agendas all season talking about some yeah. I hope we lose in the first round. Ted Jensen get fired. Uh, I hope this happens. Like trade Jaren. Like bro, what like do people like? I don't know what it is. Don't get me wrong. Jaren don't get the respect that I think he should. But I how y'all view Jaren and how I view Jaren, how y'all view Jaren, and how they view Jaren is two different things, bro. They look at dude like he's easily replaceable. In my opinion, he's not.
Oh, so
No.
they on slot time. He isn't, and everybody like Slot just said Mobley, Sengun, or whatever, whoever that other person you named. I forgot
Yeah.
who
Yeah,
the third
Sengun is not
cat.
better than Jaren. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sengun is not better.
He,
Sengun is nowhere. Like
he's
that's
not
not
even
even a
close.
conversation. It's
That's
really
not even
embarrassing
close.
that somebody would type that.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell
Really
you,
embarrassing.
bro. I ain't never seen
He's
nobody
better on
fanned
both
out.
sides of the ball
I,
than
I
Sengun
ain't
is.
never seen nobody so fanned out about others players teams than ours, bro. This shit's insane. I don't get it. These folks hold now. I want to say this came out last year. No, 2023. Whenever the whole shit went on in Denver, and it went on from there. That's when it split. Now you got a dark Grizz Twitter, and you have a regular Grizz Twitter, which is so dumb, bro. Right? The fan base is too fucking small to have two different sides of it, bro. Like I don't know who these folks think they are,
You
bro.
know,
And
you know what's crazy, Miles?
what's up?
You just speaking on the basketball side of things. That's y'all whole city, bro. In general.
It is, bro. It
So
is,
so
bro.
so
It
so
is,
you
bro.
you knowing that is you really surprised at all that shit going on? That's how y'all city operate in general.
Nah, I'm not.
It's a dark
nigga.
side
What
and
you know about
you got a
Memphis,
good
nigga?
side.
What you know about Memphis, nigga? You don't know about Memphis.
My stepdad from Memphis, bro.
Oh, well, respect.
Oh, yeah.
But nah, bro.
So
That
I'm
shit,
tapped in, bro. When you know I ain't tapped in, gang. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
y'all, bro. That shit, bro.
Just keep that. You know, you just DMV oriented, gang.
I was riding all through Memphis, safe and
You,
sound. I was good. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? You just
Yeah, I was riding all
Bro,
through.
look.
you just DMV oriented, gang. It's cool.
I
Just
got
stay
me
over
some nice.
there.
I got me some nice cookies. I was posting up on the. You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh
Ain't
nah.
nothing. I
Oh
got.
nah.
I ain't gonna
Bro
lie though,
pulled
bro.
up and bought some cookies. He funny as hell.
To like not to drag it though, L, but like
You good again?
it's just weird because like I say I talk sports with y'all and y'all alone for the past almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm not going for no this two team shit, bro. I tell
Yeah.
and I tell those two people all the time, like you not a Grizzly fan, bro. Go fuck with the Knicks. Go fuck with the Lakers, bro. It's not that, bro. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care how long you done had season tickets. I don't care if you doing. I don't care about none of that, bro. You are a Knicks in my eyes. Whoever you fuck with first, because the Grizz ain't been to Memphis long. Whoever you fuck with
But
first is your
he
first
just
team,
he,
bro. I'm not going for that, bro. That's
he
just
just made it.
lame.
He just made another slick comment in the chat though. I'm gonna ignore it though. I'm gonna throw away. I'll be right back, y'all. He's made another slick comment though. Let it rock.
What
That shit
happened?
right.
Look in the chat, gang. Look in the chat.
Damn.
Look at son trying to ask.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't heard a nigga call a nigga
But
South Side in a
I
little
ain't even,
minute, gang.
I ain't even speak to the game. But man, shout out Jalen Wills. Shout out to Jaren for holding us down the first 3 quarters.
That Aldama three was big.
Bang was solid throughout the game. Santi was good. Brandon Clark was the X factor. Brandon Clark was the guy that Brandon Clark and Jalen Wills. Them two were the ones who took us home, bro. Like, and Ja was shitty, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Fuck that fourth quarter. At one point in time, this nigga was 0 for 7 from the field and 0 for 6 from 3. He kept shooting. He kept shooting. I'm like, nigga, you can't shoot. What are you doing? But
Nah,
he
you
did make.
can't say niggas took you home though, and then say fuck Jock, he was shitty.
I'm sorry.
He helped take y'all home too, bro.
He did. He did. He did.
But you're right about Brandon Clark and Jalen Wells for sure. I was wildly impressed with Brandon Clark
Especially with
last night.
Jalen Williams, especially with Jalen Williams. But I like even to like the he was just bad, bro. He got to the free throw line, but it's like missing easy layups. I don't know what it was. He looked tired. He looked out of it from what I saw. But until the fourth came, he turned up in the fourth. And one thing I will say that I did like to see, um, there was one play where Ja was at the top of the key. It was Ja, Vince Williams, Santi, Brandon Clark, and Luke Kennard on the court at the same time. Ja had the ball at the top of the key, and everybody was just standing and looking. But Ja looked at he looked at Taylor Jenkins. Taylor Jenkins like move. He like, nigga, where I'm supposed to go? They just standing looking at me. I think it was like a turnover or some shit. Then after that, Ja turned up. I guess that's what it took for Taylor Jenkins to see these folks just standing around looking at me, hoping I do something. Not moving. There's no actions. There's no back cuts. There's no screens. There's no nothing. Everybody's just standing around in a corner on the 3-point line, looking at Ja, hoping Ja can do something. Nobody was trying to get that man no screen, no nothing. And he snapped on Taylor Jenkins. Other than that, after that, it was fine.
Yeah,
I just think
what y'all say to Taylor Jenkins?
I don't know what he said, but from what I saw, I could tell. Like, I'm not gonna say what he said. I don't know. 'Cause I don't know what he said. I would assume he said I can't do nothing. He told Ja to don't do nothing. Mhm. Oh, he just got
I think he cut out Miles
Bro, I
and
thought
you
my
still with
joint was
us?
tripping.
All right, no, I think he cut out. But nah, very, very good breakdown by Miles. And great insight on the Grizzlies as a whole. They moved to 38-20 on the season. And are back in, sole possession of third place in the Western Conference. I think they may have the tiebreaker over Denver. Or second place, excuse me. Second place. Denver's third. So big win for them last night. Big win. Hell of a watch.
great
One of the
basketball
most
game to
exciting
watch.
games last night.
Hey, no funny though. Y'all don't think this like y'all don't think this shit's kind of like I don't even want to say sad, but I'm gonna just use that word for lack of a better word right now. But y'all don't think this shit's sad like this shit in Phoenix? Like,
No.
What do you mean? Was it sad?
nigga, them
Why would
boys
it be sad?
suck. Boys suck,
Yeah.
gang.
So who fault is
They
that? Who fault is
it,
Hey,
that?
it's
That's their
talk
fault
about
for
your
not
seven.
trying to go out
Talk
there and get
about
a
your
leader.
7 foot sniper that couldn't close the game out.
I don't
He
I don't view
tried.
what's
that
up with
man.
the
I don't view that
KD and
man as
shit,
a
bro?
one.
You
I
watch
don't
the
view that.
game?
I don't view that man as a leader. You can't
He
build
went
around
three or
KD.
six
It's
in
hard as shit to
OT.
build
Like,
around
what are you
KD.
talking about?
Nigga, okay.
Bruh, I'm not even about to entertain
He's not
that.
talking about this game, fool.
He just said to close the game.
No, you said that.
Okay.
No, you
Nah,
just said it.
Okay.
you said they
Nah, I said,
have a
What
sniper to close the game.
exactly? Like, what are you
oh, that
talking
too.
about?
But nah, but that's
You
I mean
said that, bro.
that's part of the bigger
He was
picture though.
talking
Like
about in
that
general.
I was talking about the full season, but I mean that to what happened to close that game last night, that was just part of the bigger picture of what's been going on all year, bro. Like they haven't
Now is the big.
in close games, they bad at closing. And I'm not I'm not gonna just I'm putting that's not all on KD, but I'm putting a lot of that on KD because he's supposed to be the guy that comes down and does that. Maybe you could say Booker is there too. I don't, and I'm gonna be real. I don't even. I'm really speak on Booker too much, bro. I let Ev do that, bro. I don't really like, I don't really care to speak on Booker like that, bro. I never thought he was all that. So, but I don't. It is what it is to me.
He a nice two and a half, not a one. Ain't that many
You,
ones
s-
in this league.
you call that man a
Hard
two and a
two.
half?
Yeah, it's hard to be a one in this league, bro. KD not even a one. It's hard.
What's KD?
Like a one and a half.
I knew you was gonna say that. That's the funny part about it.
One B, which I called it a one B.
Oh,
A
Ev went.
one B.
Ev left. What the fuck? I'm thinking. I
It's
thought he
been
was gonna
gone,
say
man.
something
Yeah,
about
it's
Book.
on us. He said he had to take a break, but
Oh, all right, you
um
go to the next game then,
yeah,
West.
next
You
game
leave
San
me.
Antonio and New Orleans. Um actually enjoyable watch, man. Um
Nah, that joint
New
went down to the
Orleans took
wire.
this one 109 to 103. Um Player of the game to me, Trey Murphy. Um Kid might be special, man. He just might. He just might be special, man. He's a player, man. He's definitely a player. And with Zion back in the fold, being able to play off of Zion's creation and his gravity around the rim, um, is special. And then also he has some good chops off off the dribble, off the bounce. He's improving there. And then we all know what he can do from an off ball standpoint with his shot making. So he was the game's leading scorer with 24 points last night. Um, Complete stinker by Fox, 6 for 21. June 21st. I don't know if that date means anything to y'all, but it means something to me. Vassell, 6 for 16, 20 points. Um, and you know, just San Antonio Tankathon begins. Even though they were competitive, they're competing, but they're gonna lose a lot of games. So I don't know if anyone else like tapped into this a little bit. If you did, feel free to chime in. But if not, we can go ahead and go to the next game. All right. So we have Golden State and Charlotte. Golden State improves to 6-1 in the Jimmy era.
My boy
Uh,
Bismack Biyombo.
Why you so
Crazy,
late, bruh?
crazy,
He
crazy
does
shout.
this every time.
Crazy
Bro,
shout.
it's
Oh
so
my
crazy. I really
God.
thought I was sitting here talking the whole time. Like I literally was sitting here talking the whole time. I just want to say
He
shout out to
shutting out
Bismack
Bismack
Biyombo and
Beyond. That's crazy.
bro, first of all, when you don't have
Shout
a
out to the
center
Mike
for so
guys,
long
man.
and you finally see a someone like
Yeah,
you
it's
Shout,
had
over for
Jeremy
you.
Sohan running center.
shout out to the
You
Mike
know what I'm saying?
guys,
So
man.
seeing Bismack Biyombo go out there and get a double double, it's amazing.
Damn.
And Mitch Johnson should not have a job after this year. You know what I'm saying?
For
That's about
sure.
it. Because
I
it's no
agree
Why
with
he
reason.
not
that.
a
There's no
coach?
reason the rookie of the year is barely playing basketball.
What you
That's
mean,
stupid.
BJ? The rookie of
Castle.
the year is not Stephon Castle. What you mean?
Hold up, Castle not getting reps.
He tripping.
How much
Swing.
bench
No.
Castle playing?
Castle, that's
But
politics. He should not get rookie of the year. Not but that's
but
another conversation.
yeah, for
It's not Wales.
That's all I gotta say.
now I appreciate that, BJ. Some good insight. I didn't realize Wells was falling out of favor in the rotation. But that definitely shouldn't be happening, especially as the season is the writing's on the wall for y'all. So he should be playing really 30 plus every night. It should be prioritizing his dev for the last 20 some odd games of the season. But again, Golden State took this one, a blowout, completely just walked all over the Hornets, 128 to 92. Um, and this was, win by
Belt.
committee, death by 1,000 cuts for Golden State. Nobody scored over 16 points in the game. But they had what, 7 players in double figures, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just cool game from them. I'll let Low take it and tell us how you felt.
I mean, ain't too much to say about this, John, bro. We ain't gotta hop on this too long. This is just everybody contributing more. Everybody contributed. Everybody playing their role. Everybody, for the most part, played well, making their shots. Just like Wes said it, death by a thousand cuts. That Hornets team, and they didn't really. I mean, we came in knowing that they wasn't going to stand a chance, especially when once we heard Lamelo was out. It was just on whether I thought the Warriors would come out and play with their food, troll around a little bit like they do tend to do, and they didn't do that tonight. So well, last night. Um, so shout out to them. Easy games like, especially when we trying to climb in the standings. And actually, where are we in the standings now? When we trying to climb in the standings, you can't be dropping games like this. Like that's a game that I feel like maybe years past we might have just dropped just randomly for no reason. So I'm just happy to get that win. Let me see where we are standing now. Oh, we 8 now. Oh yeah, because Dallas lost yesterday. Damn. Okay.
They Rothschild lost, bro. Look at that.
And we won. Hey, we won one Clippers loss away from the 6. Okay. Okay.
We got the Bulls tonight. We winning.
Okay. Listen, Bulls.
Like,
Can you do something for me?
bro, y'all,
Bulls.
damn, that's crazy.
Josh
Y'all a
Giddey,
half
come on,
game.
man. Let's
Y'all a
get this
half
out the
game
way, man.
behind
Nigga,
Minnesota
not niggas
and
room for Josh
the
Giddey.
Clippers.
Yeah, you
Hey,
nasty.
shout out Josh Giddey, man. Yup, he about to
What
bake the.
dude
He
called
about
him
to
the other
bake
day? The
y'all.
giggler?
The
Like,
Giddler.
Please, twin.
Giddler. Nah, that was crazy. Shout out to Goods. That was crazy.
Shout
But
out,
yeah,
shout
Les,
out,
we we
shout
we
out my
climbing up
boy.
in the rankings, man.
Shout out my boy Jalen Clark, man. Got a standard 2-year deal, man. Hard work pays off. Terrence Shannon
I
oh,
next.
just
they
seen that.
converted him to a full
Oh,
contract?
that's all right.
Let's
Damn,
That's
go.
yeah,
all
they
right.
Good
did. That's
shit.
all
Good
right.
shit.
They signed Bones Highland,
Good shit.
Yeah, they signed Bones Highland to a
Who got
2-way.
Bones?
the Wolves.
The mini,
Yeah, I'm with the Wolves tonight. I'm with the Wolves. We with the
because they
Wolves.
got Bones Highland.
I'm
He's
a
not
Bones fan.
playing,
We
but
still
shout
with the
They
out.
got
Wolves.
they
Hold
got
on. We
Bones
got. Did
Highland.
y'all do Lakers already?
Nah, that was the last
Nah,
Oh,
game.
okay,
That,
okay.
that shit gonna get dragged. They might keep
That's the
that
next
keep that at
one.
the end.
It ain't gonna get dragged.
Nah, it ain't gonna
I'm
get
not saying
dragged.
ain't nothing that
Shit.
really dragging
Yeah,
that
it
game.
Yeah.
ain't gonna.
It was a
Shit.
good game.
And yeah, that was the last game on the slate for the night. LA took it 107-99 versus the Mavericks. Um, we
That
looked like
nigga
we were in
Luca sold
for.
all of America money last night, by the way.
I heard that, man. We looked like we were in for a very special close.
Do it when you do it and go to
Unfortunately,
Dallas.
unfortunately, that did not happen. Dallas just started to fade after, because I think they tied the game at one point. It was knotted at 90 something, maybe 91, maybe 93 or something like that. But
88. It was
from
88
that
and
moment,
91.
it was what?
It was. I know it was 88. I think it was 91 as well. Because I think
Yeah, Clay
Brown
hit
hit
that
three, then
three.
Najee. Well, Clay hit one, then Brown hit one. I think. Then I think Najee hit one.
Najee hit one, yeah. So it was knotted at 91, and then for to end the game, Lakers closed much stronger than they did, and that's how we ended up here. So um, yeah, just shout out to the Lakers. 16-8 run to close the game, and you know LeBron was special once again. Never knew niggas could be, 28 at 40 years old. I guess God just he's one of God's favorite children, man. I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Don't say this guy. This some HT. You know
Hey,
some.
Man,
He
Tweez,
uses
we
some.
stop,
don't
He
we
tell him
uses
don't
some
want to
stop
be
making
illegal
it.
shit.
Yeah,
speculative,
I say the
He
guy
uses
ain't
some
make what he
illegal
putting in
shit.
his
Don't
body,
we
man.
we don't we don't
yeah.
want to be too speculative,
Don't put that
So
on
I'm
like shit.
trying
He
to
uses
That,
extend.
some
I'm
alien
trying to
shit.
extend that courtesy.
And that nigga not
Don't
an
want to be
alien.
too speculative.
He
man,
uses some alien shit. He
man,
uses alien fuel.
that
They
nigga spending
refueling
that
that nigga.
he's spending that
Nah, no,
money on, man.
nah,
He
no.
getting a little extra something
Hey,
from
and
out
all
over
serious, hey,
west,
real quick,
man.
real
Hey
quick, in
man,
all seriousness, in regards to LeBron talk, bro, and why he, defeating for all the time, bro. Y'all just gotta remember, bro, like what he came into the league as just specifically an athlete. We ain't never they had never seen nothing like him. So it's only right, honestly and truly, he continued to defeat for all the time because he coming down from like an all time height in terms of athletic ability, bro.
So that's why you seeing him at
Yeah, that's
40
a
years
good.
old. Like that's why you see him at 40 years old still being able to do what he do and not be able to like be comparable to nobody else. All you know what aside is just being real. I know I'm a fan of him, but I'm just being a fan of basketball right now. Or just a fan of sports. He's a one-on-one athlete, bro. And he coming
Yeah.
down from a crazy height in terms of athletic ability.
Yeah,
Byron,
shout
we
out
not
Yeah,
God,
forgetting
man.
that
Shout
2 week
out God,
hiatus
man.
where JJ Redick ain't know where he was. Nigga, we know what he was doing.
Yeah, shout out
Damn,
God.
twin. Yeah, damn, twin. Shout
He
out.
was
Yeah,
at the
just
altar
to
of
hell with
his
any
Lord
serious
and
talk.
I think he
Savior,
missed
and
2 games, by the way,
To
Chad.
hell with
I'm
any
Uh,
serious
rocking.
talk.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
not for
man.
real though, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
hopefully God
Yo, Byron, you missed Coco
sees something special enough in me, to bless me.
Oh man.
The way He has blessed me in a myriad of different ways. I appreciate you, big fella. But
Oh man,
hopefully
what
an
the hell,
abundance is coming.
uh,
brother?
But
What's
that,
going on in there?
this was
you
Hold
walk
up.
you
this
Who called?
walking
I
crazy.
thought somebody called my name too, bro.
this,
Yo,
Nah,
Byron.
process did.
this was probably I'm not gonna lie, like this was one of the worst officiated games I ever seen in my life on both sides. Like I don't that shit was hard to watch. I don't know why they let both of the teams get away with as much as they did. I get letting them play, but that shit was at certain points, like for both of the teams, was just it was disgusting. I mean, Max got mauled on one drive, Kyrie got mauled on one, Brian got mauled a few times, Rui got mauled. Like the shit was just I don't know what they was letting them do out there. I guess it made for a entertaining kind of watch. I really didn't enjoy the game that much because of that, because it was just that glaring to me. And I'm never really ref guy, but like the shit was bad. Um, Mavs scrappy team. I don't think a team has really doubled our main ball handler like coming up the court as much as they did last night, or really at all in heavy doses all year. To be honest, when everybody's been out there, so. Um, I think over time we'll be able to adjust to that. It seemed like a couple guys were rushing shots, a couple guys were hesitant to either shoot or attack closeouts. I think, credit to the Mavs defense for some of that. But for I would say maybe like 40%, like a good portion of it. But I think a lot of it too is also just guys like I see Luka throw passes and like the shit hitting them at 100 miles an hour in the hand, and they're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? So they're figuring out some shit chemistry wise on O. I think, you know, some people. I think one of them got a mic said, Brown off ball is he's all right. You know,
Yeah, it was me.
yeah. I don't know why the fuck you said that shit
I said he's
because
good.
no,
What the
you said he was.
fuck?
No, you said he was all right.
I said he was good. You guys acted like he was a fucking phenom off
Nah,
ball.
he was. He was getting backdoor cuts. He
He
got
was
No,
putbacks
playing
on the
well yesterday,
glass,
but I
Who y'all
literally
talking
said,
about?
catching
wait, hold on.
shit
But I
with
LeBron
LeBron
literally,
off
off
ball.
ball.
Who?
I literally
LeBron
said
off
Hold
on
ball.
on,
the
League.
court.
I
What did
think
I
most of
say?
his points came
Go
from
ahead,
that.
Goose. What you were saying?
I said that he's good off ball. That's why he needs to be off ball way more than Luca because Luca doesn't. That was more of a slight to Luca playing off ball than anything. And then I said LeBron's good
Goose,
off
your
ball.
mic ass.
You kind of sound fucked up to me. Maybe it's me or you. I don't know.
It could be either one of us. One of us
Yeah,
messed
I
up.
don't know.
One
No,
of
but
us.
I never
Yeah,
said he
you
was
good now.
bad. I never said he was bad off ball. I just said he was good, and then you and Heaven said were like, he's just good. He's just good. You got to get your fucking panties in a bunch because he fucking stands. Like I literally said, the dude was good.
Or he's just better. He's better than good, but it's okay. It's not
But
my
they
fault.
were
Like he's.
it
Oh
made
my
him
He's.
more
god,
notice.
I
bro!
mean,
It made
he. I
him
You can't
mean,
more
he
even you
is.
noticeable
can't
because they
critique
blitzed
the
Luca
guy,
and Brown
bro.
was the 4-3.
It's not about critiquing him. It's because it's about like properly rating him. I think like
Well,
he's.
Byron just lied about him. He said he's one of a one in athletes. I've never seen this before. Get the fuck out of here. Tom Brady went to three
He was
Super
talking about
Bowls
from
with
an
him. He didn't.
athletic
Oh, from an
standpoint.
So
athletic
what?
He was talking about
standpoint.
from
So
an
what?
Oh,
athleticism.
athletic.
Like, what the fuck are you
You still
talking
have to
about?
Ah,
be. It's still. What? Football's not an athletic sport?
Like,
wait,
how did
what?
Byron lie?
Bro,
Come
so
on, bro.
Bron not a one-on-one
Well, he was talking about from
athlete.
an athletic. He was talking about from an athleticism
Athletic
standpoint.
standpoint.
Give me a fucking break. Tom Brady was doing
God
it.
damn, you the one
Wow.
doing with get your panties out a bunch.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
damn,
you
any
hate
type of
LeBron too much, bro. I ain't
both
gonna lie,
different
bro.
Yeah,
points at
that
this
that
point.
point wasn't
God
really
That
damn.
was
crazy. What Byron said wasn't
You
really
don't
that crazy.
come on, bro,
that was
Goose.
Tom Brady did it.
definitely
That's all I'm saying. So did Todd.
Ah,
So
man,
was
go
fuck
ahead.
definitely it was definitely DFS worst game as a Laker for the most part. He
40
made some
years old,
critical
still
plays.
airballing fucking free
He
throws.
made some critical plays down the stretch, like 3 or 4 of them, but he was awful for most of that game.
Huh?
Um, who?
DFS?
Yeah, he was for most of that
I
game. He
don't know
was not
about that.
good, bro.
Defensively,
Yeah,
I'm
he
talking about overall, like, but normally, oh, he's not. Normally, he is a player where he's able to do what he's doing defensively, and then not be like someone who's gonna get in the way and do some stupid shit offensively. He did all that tonight, and he hadn't really been doing that. That's why I said his worst game of the
I
Lakers.
think I
Even
think I think he missed some shots that
that
that he
travel
normally
was
that he
nasty.
normally
yeah,
hit.
he missed some at some
He,
crucial
yeah,
times, bro. It was like we need that
he
one.
has been hitting them, but I think just far
Yeah,
as last night game, he missed a
but
lot of shots that
why?
I've seen him hit, and it's just a bad
and it
shooting
was
night.
at moments
Yeah,
where it's
I
like
guess.
we
Yeah, I
need
guess to be
that one,
fair.
bro.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, it's like I mean, from a role player standpoint, it's a high bar. The DFS
Yeah,
has been damn good, so that's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
hmm but no, the Mavs are good. They're scrappy. They're gonna, they're not just. It's not a team just gonna roll over and beat. So, um,
Yeah.
then to Luka, he just missed threes. Other than that, I think he played a pretty good game. He missed open threes, but he played a really good floor game. He was rebounding the basketball like a. I know he's a good rebounder, but he was getting some contested, like good ass rebounds as well. Like Ash said, that's gonna be crucial. So, it was a
He
good
also
game.
played defense yesterday, by the way.
I mean,
Nobody
he's
talk
he's
about
been.
that.
I mean,
Who?
he plays. He tries more than people say he tries
Oh,
on
he gets
defense.
hunted. He gets hunted. He gets hunted. They were trying to do
No,
that.
He gave up a couple of
Kyrie got him a
baseline
couple times.
drives.
Yeah,
Everybody
and then a couple.
tip off
You
But
ain't
but
everybody.
nah,
but
nah, nah. He had a couple Olay with Irie,
Yeah,
but to the
but
point
that's
Kyrie,
where
but
he
that's
doesn't
Kyrie though.
but
try,
Yeah,
that's
that's
but
Kyrie
that's
though. Yeah.
but
he
that's Kyrie
tries.
Irving, and everyone knows that he's going to cook the best
Even then,
defender.
when he got to the cup a couple times.
But I
Bro,
mean, how
my
many
point is,
creators do
hold
they
on.
got?
My point is, Tween. I'm not saying that Luka's some good defender, or whatever. They're just saying that, like, oh, his defense. Bro,
Oh yeah,
they're
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
He gave effort yesterday, and you saw how good the Lakers' defense has been. I know it's a small sample size, but they have been good without having that anchor of Anthony Davis. Everyone used to
I'm
say
impressed.
the
Last thing
anchor.
oh,
I
go
agree
ahead.
with
Sorry.
that take. I agree with that.
The last thing, I'm impressed with how the fit of him looks in the half court. Surprisingly, outside of missing open shots, like below the 3 point line, it actually looks like the cutting and the knowing what guys are going to be. For the most part, there's a couple turnovers here and there, but it actually looks pretty damn good early. So I'll
He
give you
makes
that.
everything flow, though. Look how much better Hachimura looks are. Look how much better Austin Reeves looks get. With him on the court and LeBron on the court, that fucking scrub, they make everyone's life easier. When you have
Yeah,
two guys at that level of creation, it's going to make everyone's job so much easier. Rui
Yeah,
Hachimura looks like
even Reese playmaker too and Braun when you could stagger the lineups, they will always have a top 15 playmaker talent on the court.
and honestly, there was times where he deferred to Austin Reeves to bring the ball up and run the offense, and then they
I
brought
w-
actions.
that's what I was about to point to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You talking about who deferring Luca?
not deferring. I'm saying Luca
Like
was
bringing up the
getting
No, no,
like
no,
ball,
no, no,
like
no. I'm saying
uh,
like
getting
yeah.
into sets.
like
No, I'm
they were
saying like who
getting
you was referring
yeah they
to.
were
Yeah.
getting into sets with Austin Reeves
Yeah.
being
Oh yeah.
at the
Reason
top
this
of
shit.
the key, and then getting into
I just
the
spoke on that a few times.
yeah.
Like
That
yeah,
was
yeah, with yeah, with
yeah.
crazy
Reeves
how
and
the
Jaden
crazy how the
I
ball
was
Ivey.
don't
waiting
stick like some
to
people thought.
Go ahead, my fault.
I was waiting. Nah, you good. I was waiting for process to finish, but that's what I was going to start off with. One, I think two things I was going. Well, a couple of things I was going to start with. I think Finney and Vando was good last night from an overall perspective, and then two, I was going to say I think Reeves. What I noticed was because a lot of last night was Luke and LeBron. Luke and LeBron. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Am I good?
You're good.
Now you good, you
All
good.
right. I think a lot of last night was Luke and LeBron, Luke and LeBron, not in a bad way. I'm just saying from a playmaking, getting guys going, or even them guys scoring for themselves, offensively, which most nights should be. But I still noticed that, like, okay, Reeves, you can go ahead and get the ball. You can still initiate. You can get try to get yourself going, and which I think he did. I think he did a good job against the line as always for the most part. And then I only can imagine who this center is going to be this offseason coming into next year because they're going to have the easiest job in the world next year. Just like Rui, just like Reeves, and just like anybody else that's playing alongside Luke and LeBron from an offensive standpoint next year because they just play make at another level. I think Luka imprint was on the game from start to finish. You're not going to see it from a scoring perspective. Like Jordan Wood said, he just missed a lot of threes, but from an overall floor game, I think he was great. He rebounded the ball really well, going up with one hand and grabbing some rebounds and some tough contested rebounds. Jordan was spot on with that. And then LeBron took over the rest of the, I think, what do you have? How many points he had in the fourth quarter? 10, 11, 12, something like
16.
that?
16.
Oh, 16 points in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, man, they game plan.
Great defense.
Twin was pointing to this like kid and far as him against other guards or superstar guards or whatever to get the ball out of Luka's hands. And that's what they wanted to do pretty much from like the first quarter on down, or pretty like midway first on down. And they did that, and that allowed Luka to be able to play make. Luka made a lot of really good passes last night, and that's just Luka Doncic, bro. So overall, it's a good win for the Lakers. I think the Mavs will be competitive. I want to side. I want to be on the opposite side from something that West said. It looked like we was in for a great finish. Not really. I mean, Klay Thompson hit like 3 or 4 threes in the fourth quarter. Like that shit. Like once he get going, he get going. But like that shit is just like so
I'm glad
like,
that was the
Bruh,
only thing
bro,
I was
he
going.
that
hit
shit
Hold on,
is
he
hold
so
on,
hit
like.
three in a
hold on,
row,
hold on,
but he
hold on.
hit 3 in a row, and then he clanked that bitch
Two
completely
of
off
them
the
was
rim. Like he
oh.
didn't even hit the rim,
I'm
bro.
glad you
And
I
said
I'm
just
not
that.
gonna
knew
lie,
that
they
shit
hit
was
some
over with.
BS. They did
Yeah,
hit some
in,
BS
ter-
too.
yeah,
Like,
in terms of my like take on the game, yeah, everybody hit the nail on the head.
Vando making 2 threes was BS.
I wouldn't even.
PJ
I,
Washington low key went 0 of what? 0 of 10?
oh
Vando can make two
He went
threes.
0
I
of
I'm
ain't gonna
about to
lie.
6.
start. I'm about to start
About to
hollering
say
again. I'm
something.
about to. I'm about to start
About
hollering
to
Oh,
say
again
go
on
ahead,
something,
little
bro.
guys.
niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. God damn, you little bastards. Um, nah, but that was a good point out in regards to
Mm-hmm.
Clay, because
For
I
sure.
promise you that was gonna be the only thing that I was gonna point out in regards to like my take on the game. Since Jordan said a lot, you said a lot. Everybody was kind of talking and saying a lot of good stuff about the game.
Yeah.
Dalton Connect. I, I,
I slipped
I,
him. I
I,
slipped him. Yeah.
I'm so I'm tired. I'm tired. I
No,
don't.
I'm good now.
At this point, I don't want to see him on the court. At this
Yeah,
point,
same.
I don't care what Jordan Goodwin don't bring offensively. Give Jordan Goodwin all of Dalton Connect minutes. I'm sorry. He's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready. Defense, because I'm sorry, with this type of offensive power, like offensive firepower you got now, he way more expendable now. We don't even technically really need what it is that you would quote unquote bring offensively. And with you being what you are defensively, it don't balance out. I'm sorry. That he was solely responsible for Clay getting hot.
Yep.
JJ Redick literally spoke to in one of the I forgot who we played when he was like specifically talking about ghost screens. Like how he's not setting the screen. He's not setting the screen. So what are you doing? Like, why are you following? Like, why are you following the ball? He's not gonna set the goddamn screen. It is called a ghost screen for a goddamn reason. And Dalton Connect, dumbass, 2 times in a row,
Yep.
literally lost Clay on a ghost screen. And that's them 2 times is when Clay, all right, it's still Clay Thompson. I mean, I don't like him no more than any other nigga in this house. And I will laugh my ass off when people being hard on him. He obviously not the same Clay, but goddamn it, if he see 2 of them go in like that,
Yep.
God, like it's eventually gonna, he's still Clay. What the fuck are you doing, dog? Like, what are you doing, bro? I was so pissed. Because I'm like, bro, all right, you got burned the first time. Cool. You come down and get burned right back after that. I'm done with dogs, bro. If you prove me wrong and turn around defensively, cool. I will be happy to be wrong. Keep that nigga out the rotation.
Yeah. With all.
Him and Shake Milton, keep their ass out the rotation.
Yeah. With
Only
all due
3 coming off
respect.
the bench. Oh, now only y'all about to say
No, you good.
only 3 solidified people coming off the bench, in my opinion. Vando, DFS, Gabe. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Jordan Goodwin, breaking case for mercy, but I think Dalton needs to get some spot, 10 to 12 minutes a game. Jordan Goodwin should be the ninth man in my opinion. I'm sorry. Dalton is, I'm done with him, bro. This team
I don't
can't
got a
afford
problem.
his defensive liability.
Exactly. And exactly. And LeBron knows that. And LeBron even showed that as well. Brown body language he always see who made the mishap or who was at fault for a defensive mishap or whatever the case may be. And like it was clear as day it was Dalton in that period for those plays you're referring to. And where I'm at with Dalton is because I was watching the whole entire game. I watched the game, the first half on the stage, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went out yesterday, bro. I had one drink, bro. That shit put me down, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm washed,
Yes,
bro. So like
sir.
I
Welcome to the
watched the
club.
whole second half in the
Welcome to the
bed,
Watch
gang.
Club.
I
Yes,
watched the
good.
whole second half in the bed. Like I was washed. Like I went to sleep early last night. I'm like, I'm not playing the game. I'm cool. So like I wasn't even on stage, but the first time I was still present. I was still in playback. I was still watching. And for me, Dalton's situation is like Dalton. Um, He's a guy that was a really good, prolific scorer, really good / great scorer at Tennessee, and he had the ball in his hands 24/7. A lot of things were ran through him. Now, when you get to the NBA level, now on this Lakers team, it's a pecking order, and you're more so not prioritized when you can, like, as far as ball on the floor. And granted, you wouldn't even want Dalton at this moment. You shouldn't even want Dalton putting the ball on the floor anyway. At this level, I wouldn't say for the moment. In the rest of his career, probably so, whatever the case may be. But like Luka, LeBron, Reeves, right? Those are your creators, those are your initiators, whatever the case may be. And if Dalton is not knocking down shots, he's just not good on the other end to where he has to garner or guarantee getting 15 to 20, 10 to 20 minutes. So I'm with you. I think Goodwin, because you know what he's going to bring and you know the intensity and you know what he's going to try to do on most cases or most nights without the I would say mess ups. I want to say, I guess, on the defensive side. So where Dalton, if he's not knocking out the threes, it was 1 3 he shot yesterday. I didn't even like it. Like I cannot remember the time on the clock or whatever the case may be, but it was a type of shot where like I'm trying to get going. That's what I got from that three. I cannot remember what three it was, but it was like a top.
Was it a
He
pull
was the
up?
top of the key. He was like a top of the key left wing or something like that.
It was the I think it was a left wing pull up.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, he's trying to get himself going, which is okay. I just didn't like that shot right there at that moment. So yeah, I'm all the way with Byron, bro. The Lakers, they have a solid team offensively. I think the biggest things is Rui and Reed on a night-to-night basis, especially in a playoff setting. Rui is at 40% from three, I think, this year. Like that's pretty damn good. But that center, I'm thinking about next year. That center that they get in this offseason to come in and play alongside LeBron and Luka, boy, oh boy, oh boy. They're gonna make a lot of money.
Clax was
Hello, can
down.
y'all hear me?
They're gonna make a lot of money.
Clax was
Yeah,
down.
we
The
can hear
one
you.
thing, the one thing I really want to speak on is that the Mavs small ball when they went Kessler Edwards at the 5, they really had to put in Dwight Powell in the game because of Hayes. Like Hayes, he was rolling hard, setting good screens. They put two on the ball, swing, and he was diving. He got a lot of easy little bunnies at the rim, getting extra chance rebounds. They went small. I wasn't really a fan of the small because they didn't really target Hayes in these like inverted pick and
You
rolls,
wasn't a
high
fan of
ball
what?
screen. I wasn't a fan of when the Dallas went small to start the game because they were basically getting like cooked.
Well, they had no
You know,
choice because Powell just returned. He was on minutes restriction. He was between 12 to 16 minutes. So
yeah,
like they didn't really have no
Yeah, he
real
couldn't
choice
play
to
that.
run.
tough though. Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Okay,
So like you
He
couldn't
also
start him.
sucks. So
he sucks, but he's a body. They need a body.
Shout out
Kessler
Rui.
Edwards is 6'7". He cannot play. He can't play the 5.
Outside of the threes, though, outside of the 3-point shooting this year, I mean, I think he started it last year, but man, Rui didn't turn to a damn good
Yeah.
cutter and short corner mover, bro.
Mhm.
He plays off of, well, before Luka got here, it was Reeves and Braun. But
Yeah.
even with Luka here, Luka then already found him on a few just I'm talking he butt naked in short corner just because he moving with the flight of the ball like we coaches like to say. Like he moves with the flight of the ball so perfect when it comes down to short corner, bro. So shout out to Root for that because that's something he worked on and got better at because he wasn't good at nuanced stuff like that when he first got here. So like shout out to him for putting in that work and kind
And
of
my
learning the
last
game and learn the game with that.
and
I
my
just want to see it
last
again.
thing
I want to.
is
Oh damn! Either I'm
now
lagging
you
or
good.
I'm
You
in
did.
the matrix.
I didn't. Now you good. You good. Yeah. Now
Nah,
I'm
so
good. You
like
good.
I do want to see it against I do want to see how he react when he plays size though, because when he play against a bigger team, which obviously Dallas is depleted in the front court, so he was just eating just on the strength of mismatches and them not having enough size on him. He tends to struggle in that short corner situation when he going up when he facing a team that got size in the front court. So that would be the next thing for me. Like use your quickness, use the pump fake, use your timing a little bit more in them short corner situations when you're going against more size. But shout out Rui.
And I'm gonna just say one credit to JJ too, and I hope he keep it up because I think the first game or two he didn't really know how he was going to do it yet, and obviously it takes time. Not it's going to take time as far as the rotations and the stagger and anything like that. But what he got going right now, I love it. Like I think Luka played like first 9 or something like that, or 8, or I think I want to say 9. LeBron comes out around the 3-minute mark, but LeBron come right back in to close out the first quarter, and Luka comes out, and then I think he takes Reeves and LeBron out, and then Luka just run it with some guys for like 2-3 minutes, and then
Somebody talk.
Luka and Reeves. Byron, can you hear me? Yeah, can anybody else hear me?
hmm
Oh, okay, so Byron just
Damn,
can't hear me.
I can't hear nobody. Oh,
Byron, you can hear me now?
you can't hear anybody.
Byron, you can hear me? I dropped him real quick and I brought him back. Byron, you can hear me or not? All right, I think he just refreshing everything on his own end. But yeah, JJ, the pattern that he has right now, I love it. I'm lagging on my computer, bro. It's blowing me.
And the thing is, it's the same sub pattern. It's just there's just Luca in there now. It's the
Yeah,
same shit that they was doing with AD for the most part. Sometimes AD would play the full 12. Sometimes he would towards the back half of the season with AD there, he started taking them out with 2 minutes left in the quarter. Um, but it's
Y'all,
the same
y'all can hear me?
rotation,
Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
yeah.
same stagger.
Can,
All right.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Nah, but yeah, same. It could be the same. You would know more than me. I'm only pointing to it because I remember, remember if you remember the first game or two, like he took them both out at the same time. We
Oh
were like,
yeah,
we were like, what
yeah,
the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
You
And
never
talking
that,
thought
about
that was.
Luca and Braun?
Yeah, I
yeah,
never thought that was
Hell
continuing.
yeah, boy.
yeah. So,
I'm glad that shit ain't
so
continuing,
now
bro.
how he doing it, I love it. 'Cause I think Reed and
Yeah,
Braun come out, and then I think even Rui come out too, but if I'm not mistaken. And then I think it's Lula. I think yesterday was like Luca, Goodwin, DFS,
Gabe,
Gabe.
Gabe and Vando.
Yeah,
I would make that adjustment though.
yeah.
I wouldn't do Luca and nobody. I would put Rui with Luca personally.
Just so have another offensive threat.
Yeah, and plus
Yeah, I like
it
that.
seemed like they're gonna have a good. I'm not gonna lie, it seems like they're gonna have good chemistry between the two of them as well.
Yeah, that's what I was just speaking on, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know if I cut out or not, but a lot of them short corner touches since like Luka didn't got there. Luka didn't even find Rui on a lot of them
yeah,
short corner moves.
yeah. I would play them together, two and the other
And
two.
by the way, I still get the idea of Dalton, but I just want him to be on, and he just got to get his IQ, defensive awareness up a little bit. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I still get the idea of him. I don't just,
Hmm.
I'm about
Man,
to.
he's
That's
on the first thing smoking in the
His
offseason.
ass out of here.
I mean, yeah,
His
he will
ass
be. He
out of
definitely
here.
will be. He'll be a solid role player somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, hold on, wait. I missed somebody defending. Somebody was defending, dog.
nah,
Probably in the
nah,
chat.
Don't
nah.
tell me. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
OG wanted Jordan
Thank
to
you,
say
Lord.
something about Dalton, but that's it.
All
What
right.
about him? He's not making shots. That's really it. Like if he was making a clip that he started season making, he would still have lapses, but he would be fine.
He would. It
But
will make
he's
up
not.
for his defensive life.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
tip the scales. I think slightly positive, but you're not doing that. So that's it. And real quick, I I don't. We could talk about this another time. I don't like the idea of losing another wing to get it. If there's a way you can keep Rui and get his center, I would rather do that. Put it to you that way. I
Oh,
I
would just rather.
know
1,000%.
I
Yeah,
know my
yeah,
brother is gonna be tough though. I've been thinking about that for like the last 3-4 days, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so tough. He
yeah,
expiring. If I'm not
yeah.
mistaken, right? Oh, he got 2 more after this year.
No, I think he's expiring.
He
It's
expiring.
just
It's tough because bro, you know how many trades I tried to make work for Nick Claxton without Rui.
yeah,
Like
it's
just
just
using Claxton as an example. Not saying he got to be the end all be all five, but like I could not make nothing work.
having three wings like that is just or
It
four
is.
wings
It's
for that.
wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's just he just got the biggest expiring, bro. And
Anybody
Associate
else
was
make?
good.
I think
Facts, associate.
I think Vando should be gone. If you do bring in Claxton, I love Vando. He don't make sense in enough lineups with Claxton. And to be honest with you, Claxton is a better version of Vando at the five. Just play the five position in my opinion. So
Well, I think
I
well,
mean it's just be
I think a
tough.
lot of this is depends on what Brian signs for. I think if he signs for something that's low 30s or something, I think they could use Gabe and then probably sign somebody to replace Gabe with like the MLE or something. So I just got to see what the centers are in that ballpark or those salaries. I really don't want to lose Rui. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I don't know. I think you lose a little bit
Yeah.
of a release valve offensively.
Yep. 1,000% agree. I do want to step in here real quick. I'm lagging a little bit on my end. Um, and I also want to be able to move into my other room and make some clothes. But I also do want to hear West's thoughts on the Lakers in general and just the game last night. I don't think West. Well, West just said it wasn't going to drag. Yeah, West said a couple of things actually. Oh, Tez too. Tez didn't say nothing. So I'm gonna move the room to playback real quick. I'm at playback.tv/fact and stats. The show pretty much is winding down right now. Anyway, I gave myself a 2-3 hour window just to give me some time to make some clothes and work on some clothes and edit some logos and things like that I got to do. It's playback.tv/fact and stats. I'm playback.tv/fact and stats. The room is about to go live right now. You can click the description on this video to join. I'm actually about to drop it in the chat for y'all. If anybody that's on YouTube that don't know nothing about playback, but sports talks about to continue there. Sports talks about to continue there. Playback.tv/Facts and Stats. Thank y'all for putting up today. Make sure y'all subscribe to Facts and Stats on YouTube. We'll greatly appreciate that. And hopefully y'all sign up and join the Facts and Stats Playback room right now. And I'm about to be in there myself. Peace, blessing, and love to all today. I enjoyed the combine talks. I enjoyed the pro day talks. OG made some good points today. I enjoyed the NBA slate and also enjoyed talking about the college hoops games from last night and telling y'all some games we look forward to watching today. We'll see y'all back tomorrow at 11 a.m. on YouTube, where we'll be ranked the top 10 teams. And we'll be talking about more college-wise. We'll be talking about more NBA hoops, more college hoops. So thank y'all. See y'all in playback.